It's been hit.
Welcome back, everybody. I think when we left off last time, it was pretty peaceful. We had a relaxing time in port. And then shit went sideways in the most colossal way. We're going to pick up right where we left off. We have Orn, shapeshift, in the water, toying with 4 guards as two of them he pushed in. The next 2 he was able to somehow pull into the water, and he has been juggling with them. He brought one really far out and let him go, creating the most perfect distraction unplanned. That gave the ability for Gwyn and Arn, who were flying above the warehouse, to drop in behind it with no patrols, any patrols coming near, immediately being drawn to the loud noise of guards splashing in the water and screaming something about a shark. Primrose is wild shaped now as a night lark, sitting on top of the roof above the side door office to this warehouse. And you have Alex and Cole and Winston and Giacomo inside the warehouse. Am I missing anybody?
No, that should be everybody, man.
Ah, and there's a birch storm snoring away, still in his tunic, pants loosely on, boots kicked to the side, a tabaxi, also down to her small clothes in a sleepy maneuver, nuzzled into his chest on a big 4-poster bed inside Alex's manor.
Okay.
Completely unawares that they're doing this, and completely unawares that they're even in a bed, but just sleeping it off. We now resume. It's almost midnight on the 3rd. Bear with me.
The intro one said 4.
Yes, it is the 4th. It is the 4th of Fundaku 1574. That means it's the 4th day of the 2nd month in the year 74. So here we are. The Warehouse 3. The last thing that just happened, for everybody who's inside, Giacomo used one of his spells that was able to move aside this brick and mortar slanted wall in the back of the warehouse where Cole knows there should be a door. So that's this little piece. It was like that, or it was like it was a wall. It literally glowed at the seams and moved aside. And now you 4 inside are looking down at the staircase that goes further down. In front of that staircase is the back door that has a bar clear across it from the inside, preventing anybody from the outside able to open it and come in. But there is a little slit at the top with a slide that you can open it at eye level and look out the back of the door. Let's start with Orn. Orn, last I knew, you had just taken somebody pretty far. You dashed down deep into the water to drag somebody really far down and away from the remainder of the group, kind of closer to the ships where some of the crews of these ships that are in the wharf near this part of the wharf are like essentially making fun of these guards. You're hearing them call them all sorts of not derogatory names, but I mean not very respectful. I mean they're calling Netherian soldiers blueberries, primarily because they wear blue coats. What are you doing?
Oh, I think I'm still juggling them, like, as best as I can. I don't know how many I can handle before this starts getting complicated and difficult, and I need to start making checks. But I'm gonna try and, like, keep the 4 guys, or I think 5 guys I have in the water here, all in various states of discombobulation. Prim told me not to hurt them, so I'm trying my best not to hurt them.
All right. Yeah, if probably in a couple minutes, this is going to start turning into a quite the workout for even Shark Arn. So Orn. So we will probably require some athletic checks here in the future. Primrose, as a nightlark sitting on top of this little caped roof that is the above awning of this side door to the office part of the warehouse, you have a clear view of this. You see that like a bunch of guards have come over. You see the 4 splashing around in the water. You see the ships. They're starting to get lit up at the bowsprints or the quarter decks, where onlookers are going on and gaffing off and like laughing at this whole situation. What you up to?
As long as they stay distracted by whatever the heck Orin is doing, I'm not gonna make any noise. But if anybody like gets close or looks like they're going to try to check out this warehouse, then I will yell. That's it. I just wait.
And by yell, I assume squawk.
2 squawks. Yes.
Very well. Gwyn and Arn, last I heard you guys had touched down and you were standing at the back of this door. You realize that there is actually no way for you to open it from this side, but you're just standing there. Is that true? What else you guys doing?
Nothing. I'm waiting for people to run out, but because I assume there'd be people in here.
Yeah, same.
All right. And that leaves us now with Alex and Cole with Winston and Giacomo.
Well, you're
okay.
one of them.
No, I know. I was
No,
assessing who was around me. Okay, so a hole was created. And I think when we left off last, Alex was trying to orient himself around where that door came from. I know where that door came from because I saw it on the outside when I was scoping things the first time. So I'm gonna clock that, and I am just gonna like take a run and jump, and try and land on those stairs without breaking my neck, as close to the bottom of those stairs as possible.
All right, let's do an athletics check.
I apologize. What kind of check?
Athletics check. And you don't have to whisper it.
It probably would be wise for me to have my sheet open, so that's the thing. Hold on.
Sorry, DM. I said everyone was prepared. I lied.
I just wonder how many people also that prompted of, oh yeah, my sheet.
I already have mine.
I got mine open.
No, Steve, tell him what you fucking did.
One more time. Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
I really wanted the bonus for acrobatics, though.
All right, with a 10. Yeah, you're able to, because it's not like you're clearing any part of the wall. Like he pretty much got the masonry like flat with the floor of the warehouse to move aside. That it's an easy from where you are 5-foot drop down. Like yeah, it was probably be like a little bit of a low ceiling in the staircase to head downwards, but jumping into there, fine, even on a 10.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't clip myself on the ledge of one of the steps or do something dumb. And then from where I'm standing, I want to see what I can see just naturally, orienting back down to the bottom of the stairs. Is there a door? Is there a room?
Down the stairs, it goes into darkness, and then it looks like you can, through your dark vision, you can see the stairs come to a landing. Maybe like it looks like it's whatever's down is like a good chunk of 5-6 feet of ground, and then it like there's a basement somewhere down there, but you just see it just leads down, and then a landing, and it disappears out of sight.
Okay. Does the ground on the landing look natural, carved, laid, like intentional?
In your dark vision colors and the grays, you like the walls and the foundation is like laid stone, but you can tell from the walls of the staircase that it is just smoothed out stone. And when you look at the bottom, like it could be dirt or it could be flat stone down there. It doesn't look like it's laid stone or bricks of any kind on the floor down there.
Okay.
Like the staircase itself are laid bricks, but the landing that you can see in the darkness, you're pretty sure it's either dirt or smooth stone.
Cool. I want to slowly approach and be looking for any markings, like things thieves can't ish, any tripwires, anything magical barrier, because while a door upstairs seems really clandestine, I'm suspicious always.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a perception check, as your character will now head down to the other map. Winston's going to be the first one to kind of plump himself down, but he's going to go up to the door. He's going to put his ear against it, and then he's going to slowly pull back the eyelids and look outside. Gwen, Arn, you see the thing start to slowly, the little eye peepholes start to slowly move aside.
Who goes there?
Huh? Arn? Is that you?
Yeah. Who's this?
It's Winston.
Well, open the door.
Yeah, hang on. He slides it back. He lifts the bar. Cole, as you head down there and you make it to the end of the landing going down, looks clear. Winston lifts up the bar and cracks the door open for Gwen and Arn.
I'm gonna kind of signal back to them to like slow down. That I wanna go first and just make sure that we're good. Did you get my perception roll?
Yeah, I said a 5. It looks clear.
Okay, sorry.
It looks clear. Oh
we have
no.
something going on the side. So, okay, so I'm gonna slowly work my way in there. And I still have my little flashlight thing. So I'm gonna follow that along the floor, trying to create some visual of what I see and relay it to the group up the stairs behind me.
And you said that was light that you cast?
Yeah, it was that light scroll that I had.
All right. So you head down the stairs. The hallway is very tight, and it snakes, turns to your left, and you see what you see.
Okay, so I'm going to convey to those behind me that there is a hallway. Looks like it bends a couple times. I can't see everything yet. So I'm going to advance and just be prepared if I come retreating backward. And then I'm going to tuck myself around that corner.
You are free to move about the cabin.
Cool. Give me just a second.
VC, Barrett, do you guys see where your tokens are?
Mm-hmm. Kind of.
I can see Barrett's, but he has stepped away from the table for a second. Okay. So from just ducking around the corner, I'm gonna lean back around and say, looks like it branches off. Like there's a straight shoot, and then there's very quickly a branch off. And I would love some cover before I proceed any further.
Yeah, I have it.
Thank you. All right. And then I'm gonna kind of signal forward or to the left and see what the opinion is.
Okay. You're free to move about the cabin.
Go ahead.
All right. I think I'm gonna try and clear this next room so we don't have any surprises. I'm gonna tuck in, take a quick scope. And then pop back out and say, empty room, door on the other side. Follow me.
Am I not watching the hallway?
Your
Are we
choice.
getting the others?
Your choice. I would say bring at least most people in. Maybe leave one person in the hall, or in the little branch off hall. But kind of signaling to everybody else to come in, because at least this far there's nobody that I can see. And then DM, I want to, while I'm waiting for them, I want to check for any traps, clues.
Yeah. As everybody gets into this room, you can roll me a perception check.
I'd also like to light a torch, Rob. I can't see a goddamn thing.
You can at least see from the light from my flashlight.
Yeah,
So-
your token's giving off light. I'm not gonna make it like a focused beam in here because it would just make it harder for you to control your token and actually see. But
You're
everything
okay.
that you're lit up, you're essentially still using two hands to like beam this light around to take a look at your surroundings.
I think pretty quickly I'm gonna try and open up that apparatus so that it lights up the whole room and just a beam in my hand.
So, with a 12 in this room, you see three chairs pushed aside from this table, a card game that looks like it was in the middle of. You see a couple liquor bottles on the ground, and you see two cots strung up between the two corners of the north part of this small alcove. And yes, you see a door across. Nothing really sticks out to you. You don't see any other belongings besides that. You don't see. There's no prints down here. With your light source, as you're looking around, this is actually all smoothed out stone, and even the walls have turned into smooth stone, like they just carved this out of the ground underneath the warehouse.
Cool. Does that door swing into the room or does it swing out?
It swings from where you're standing on the 12. It looks like it swings into the room.
Perfect. I'm gonna take one of those chairs. I'm gonna shove it in front of the door, presumably under a door handle or in a way that would hinder that door opening up at us.
Okay, you have jammed a chair into the door.
Cool. And then I'm gonna wait for everybody else to get in here for us to move further.
I'm covering the hall, so I can see into that room and down the hall. Take Arn with you, he's chunky.
Yeah, I moved him in there. I would love for the others to duck in here too, because I'm trying to create a safe space for us to at least move out of.
I don't know if Alex has got. Oh, yes, I movement. He's on the move.
Mic check.
Name it Charlie. Over.
It is check.
Sounds terrible.
Got that good hotel room reverberation.
Oh yeah.
I'm just glad he's here, you guys. Come on.
Same.
Me too. It's not gonna make me feel any better about audio quality.
Okay. I am gonna try and convey to everybody that like if anybody just wants to hang out here and not do exploring, this room should be relatively safe. Or we can continue on further down the hall. And see where we go, but at least this room is predictable. And see if anybody wants to adjust the room for more defensive setup before we leave.
Tally ho!
Are you just taking off?
Yeah, I peeked down this corner.
Real quick, Alex, are you wearing your pin?
Huh?
Are you wearing your pin?
When we get into the warehouse due to nefarious bullshit, I would have put it away.
Okay, just checking.
Hey,
Arn. What's up?
Leave my bullshit alone, thank you.
Arn, is the gnome wearing any sort of magical items? Do you know?
He says yes.
Cool. Rob, I quickly cast Detect Magic.
60 feet, right?
30.
You detect evocation. Well, you wouldn't see the aura, but you do detect magic halfway through your range. Oh, you said, 30 feet? 20 feet?
30.
30? Yes. So about halfway through your range, you do detect a source of evocation magic.
Dope. Alex, Watch out.
Forward or around this corner?
Around the corner.
Okay. I was gonna go down the hallway too. I just wanted to make sure that we had a good
The
Alright.
fallback point. You did a great job. Yeah.
Oh, Alex, you have dark vision. So, Alex, with a little bit of aid with the light source from Gwyn behind you, as you're like there looking around the corner, you see a door. And it's not a wooden door. It's no, it is a wooden door. It's a wooden door banded in iron. And from the judge of the construction, it looks like it also swings in.
The one that's right around that corner.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can kind of see a wooden door flushed with the wall at the end of the hallway.
Gwyn,
Mm.
is it magical trap?
Mm.
What
You
kind of
want to take
magic
a
was
crack
it?
at it? I can
I mean,
see the magic. I don't know what it is yet.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like a magically locked door or if I could go
If I
around the
had to
corner.
guess, since it's evocation magic, I'd guess it's a trap. You're gonna step on some rune and fucking explode.
Okay.
So,
Did I explode?
be careful.
I took one step. Did I explode?
You can't even see my ping in this because it's black.
Okay.
It should be off to you, like you're heading towards it now.
Okay. All right. And you said this door opens towards me?
It opens away from you.
Slowly push the door open.
It's yeah. Here we go. Oh, what the hell? When did they change these icons? Ah!
It's only supposed to take up 4 squares, not 9.
Just like that, national secrets have been divulged.
As
What
it
is this, War
squeaks
Thunder?
open, ever so slightly, in the room, working at a desk by candlelight, is this gnome who's penning away on his parchment, dipping it in the quill in the ink and coming back to the parchment. Not even looking up, he goes, "Ah, I hope the shipment's all squared away."
Yes, absolutely squared away.
Huh? And he looks up and sees you, and he immediately stands up from his desk. He goes,
I cast
"Who are you?"
cast Bigby's hand right behind him. And I would like to grab him.
What's his check?
I think
Strength.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, athletics.
Make a check with the hand strength contested by athletics of the target. So target rolls athletics, I roll strength.
Let's do it.
And I have a 26 and a +8 for strength.
Let's do it.
The hand grabs him.
Grab a hand.
And I just yell over my shoulder, "Is this the one?"
I can't
you
see
yelling?
him.
Well, get over here.
Well, I'm not. I haven't seen him before.
What did I do? Why can't this
None
guy...
of you know what he looks like. We just heard gnome.
I can't get them on the token, his token on top of the hand, but he's grabbed by the hand, and he's just like, what is the meaning of this? Who are you? Who sent you?"
Arn, is this your brother?
It's not a rock gnome. Also, he wasn't
My
originally a
brother.
rock gnome.
Hey, you know, your gnomes or whatever. Your cousin.
From another mother, maybe.
That's how cousins work, yes.
Not in Alabama.
I've never dealt with this rock gnome in my life. Who are you all?
That's him.
That's none of your business.
You're in my place of business, so it does make it my business.
Well, what do you sell here?
Odds and ends. What's it to you? You buying or selling? Let go of me.
No, we're looking for drugs.
Yeah.
Then you
sell
come to
that.
the right place. Let go of
Yeah,
me.
that's him. Fucking let's
Oh.
go.
All right.
But what kind of drugs
That
do you
was
sell?
fucking
Hey,
quick.
hey, what kind of drugs do you sell?
All the legal kinds.
Well, Cool. The illegal kinds are what we're looking for. So, what kind do you
No,
sell?
I said all the legal kinds, not illegal. There's no illegal drugs.
Well, what? You sell Baldo?
Of course I sell Baldo. Fighters love the stuff. Where are you going, miss? Let me go and we can have a proper chat.
What?
Oh,
No.
Hold on.
I'm totally scoping and scouting, and boys have this handled.
Hold on a minute.
So
Baldo's
you're
a legal drug.
Absolutely.
Alex, is this true? You're from this place.
I've never, not ever once crossed my radar to consider what drugs are legal and illegal.
Rob, would he know this? Would this be knowledge?
Anybody from the Therian Empire background can throw me a history check right now.
I'm checking to see if we have fucked up massively. Yet again.
I mean, we're looking for a bad set of Baldo, though, that, like, turns people into zombies.
Yeah, sure, but if Baldo's a legal drug, we have no, like, leg to stand on for an argument here, bringing him in for just having it.
So for 13 and 16, you know that the Therian Empire itself, as the government and its bylaws, yeah, they don't have a downright ban, illegal, controlled of anything of drug related. They know what the drugs are, and with a 16 and above a 12, yeah, for everything above a 12, you know that use of some of these, how should we say, parlor drugs, it's not openly talked about. It's talked about behind closed doors, and it's not openly acknowledged because it would be uncouth. However, specifically for the Baldo drug, like it is widely known that like in the fighter circuits, people use it. The people where sometimes warehouse workers use it. Sometimes when a construction job has to go longer or it's rushing, the construction workers will dose themselves in Baldo to get the job done.
Do a little
Because it
bump.
neither impairs their senses or puts them under an influence. It literally is just a performance enhancer that will have a side effect after the fact. So that's why it's usually like when it's used in construction, it's used near the end of the project.
We're literally
So-
just doing this over strong caffeine.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of sneer when he says that he sells only the legal stuff. And I was gonna say just because it's legal doesn't mean that it doesn't cause harm. And as a purveyor and distributor, that makes you harmful, and your clients don't know what they're doing until they're hooked.
Well,
That's none of my business. And my clients being hooked is what they're prerogatory, and they know exactly what they're getting into. And ma'am, you must not have been born in the mud, nor have to stay down here in the mud with the rest of us cretins. The drugs are pretty much all we got to try to make our own lives better. I'm not giving them out drugs or getting them hooked. I'm treating a problem that the nobles and Richie Riches and the poor corrupt governments caused and refuse to do anything about it.
Wait. I have a question for you, sir.
Let me go. Let's have a proper chat.
No.
I'm a businessman. This is insulting.
You should
I'll
let him go,
I'm,
Alex.
I'm gonna let him go, but then Bigby's hand is gonna pat him on the head.
And I'm gonna start swinging my chain around as well.
Well, wait. I gotta
You've
come.
already killed
sir,
someone
please.
tonight.
I have my important documents here. I don't need you knocking over
Multiple
my desk.
people.
Question: are you aware that some of the Baldo is having a completely undesired result and turning people into fucking zombies?
Are you cutting the Baldo with something?
What? No.
That's
I get
not
the
the
Baldo. I sell the Baldo. I'm just the
Right,
middleman
okay.
here.
You're the middleman. Okay, some of the Baldo that's in the fighting rings and the fighting circles right now, just this evening, is turning these people into mindless animals that are attacking each other and ripping throats out and heinous things. Were you aware that that was happening?
No, I've never heard of such a thing. Madam, what are you doing?
You keep talking, don't mind me.
Oh boy. Pips, who do you sell to?
So where are you getting the Baldo at?
I sell to anybody who needs it, anybody who can come
That's
to. And I get it from a shipment.
okay. Where's the shipment come from?
Everybody give me a perceptions check real quick.
Alex, solid.
Everybody but Alex, when he said, I get it from a shipment, he nervously looked over at Cole, but he eyed this drawer in this desk specifically.
I'm literally going to turn around and square off with it and put my hand on it to open it, but then I'm going to think better and double check it real quick for traps and such. Quinn, do you still have your detect magic going, or is that dropped already?
No, it goes on for a while.
Could its radius extend to this by chance?
It can and it does.
I would have stopped him if he was trying to get around me.
So,
Yeah, he definitely tries to get around you to stop her from touching his ship.
Gwen, I'm gonna lean to you and like eye contact and ask if this is magical before I.
God, is it magical?
No, the source that you're picking up magical is on the wall right here.
Cool. Okay. So.
I give her a thumbs up.
Okay, and then I'm just
unhand me.
Rip
Do
that
not
sucker.
touch my stuff. I will call my guards. I'm not down here alone, you idiots.
I'm not afraid of your guards, so don't make me put these chains around you because
Sir,
you won't
you're
like what's
breaking and
gonna
entering
happen.
into my business. You're in the wrong here.
Pips, we're trying to help you out.
Yeah.
Then work with me. Don't be just brood ruffians coming in here bulging, thinking you own the place. You don't even look official. Who are you all?
I
Not
can't
official.
control them.
We're not official. We literally just came from a fight where
Yeah.
people who were hitting Baldo started tearing each other's throats out. So we're trying to find answers.
They freaking turned into mindless zombies after major head wounds and then just started trying to eat people.
Well, that's terrible. Why are you giving people major head wounds?
It was a sanctioned fight.
Yeah, I'm a fighter.
Look, the
Why are
point
you
is,
killing them?
I
the point
wasn't
is,
killing them.
your drugs are bad. Okay.
That's terrible. How much of it is
about-
bad?
So who are you getting these drugs from?
I'm a middleman. I get it from a supply. They stop
Yeah.
offshore.
What flag do they fly under?
Give me an intimidation check.
Sure.
While he's doing that, I want to. Under the
Oh,
drawer.
sorry. He didn't get any of that.
While
Yeah, I
he's
didn't
doing
get
that,
anything.
sorry. While he's doing that, I want to start pulling drawers out and not just checking the contents of the drawer visually, but like looking for like smuggler holds or stash things behind the drawer, on the sides of the drawer, under the drawer.
Does a 20 hit you?
Does a 20 hit me or?
Yeah, hit you, yes.
Yes.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as he kicks at you. On the 15 intimidation, he goes, it's a privateer flag, some black flag. Ma'am, and that's when he like, while you've got a hold of him, he like kicks out and kicks Cole as she starts pulling drawers out.
Okay, well, we're just gonna move backwards one, and so you can't reach her anymore. So just come back one square.
This is unprofessional. Let me go. You were just letting me go previously, and now you're back to manhandling me. What is wrong with you,
It's
rock nose?
because you were eyeballing a certain area when we talked about.
I'm eyeballing a certain area. Your compatriot over here is rifling through things that don't belong to her, filthy greenskin.
Call me what you want.
Oh,
Hey,
oh
Pips,
fuck.
if we were to get the governor involved and have them start searching? Do you think that'd be a little easier?
He may clear the place out now.
I suppose not, but why? You should have
Because,
led with that. Let go of me, and
well, I can't
I'll
control the
cooperate.
entire party. I understand. What I'm saying is, us being here is the easier choice. If you're just moving it along, that's great. Tell us where it's going. Tell us who it's coming from. We'll investigate. Be out of your hair.
As
If you don't,
sarcastic.
then you get Miss Klepto and muscles for brains.
Yes, muscles on the muscles. You don't want to see
Yes,
the
we
other
know.
muscles.
Thank you. Yeah,
He
yes,
may,
yes,
he may
yes.
bite your head off.
In the most sarcastic tone and not really talking to anyone, I'm gonna say I'm just looking for a manifest or something.
You're also technically doing something illegal, so
You all
I'll
are.
lean over and square eyes with you and go, and nobody asked you.
you did ask me to be here, so there's that.
My point is, if you're just the middleman, you're not spiking the drugs, you're not our problem. We need to know where it's coming from, and that's that. We leave you here. Probably would suggest that you don't continue to sell this shipment. Maybe we look through who bought recently. We know a couple names of the fighters. We could at least run that by you. I can't remember their names. I'm sure somebody does. But, hey, did those guys buy recently from you? That batch is bad.
I'm the only supplier this
Well, then they bought it from you.
Ideally, yes, they bought it from me. I was saying, I'm the only supplier of all the drugs sold through to the working class stiffs around this joint. I don't care how the nobles get their end, but this is the only way in or out of this port because my warehouse is the only one that has access to the smuggler tunnels this close to port. And
Great.
I see your point, young man, as he's looking at Gwen. He's like, if you could just unhand me, I will cooperate. It doesn't sound like I should be pushing this Baldo if it's turning people undead. And what other drugs do you know of that are also suffering the same effects?
It's
I
kind of
let
a
him
hunch.
go. I let him go when he said unhand me the last time because he seems more cooperative. I just want to know who your supplier is. That's it. So I can put the heat on them.
As your compatriot is probably figuring out now as she's rifling through my documents, the ship anchors offshore during the day. A small selection of trustworthy fishermen collect the shipment. And when the fishermen come in at the end of the day, they pass it through the smuggler tubes, in through this. My people pick it up, pull it through the tube into this warehouse. We organize it, and then we distribute it. And then we pay them their cut, and I keep my cut. Like I said, middleman, business only.
God, is that what I'm actually seeing in these papers, or is there anything that contradicts?
No, you like as you're rifling through, like you see it's all coming from. I'll put it in chat, but it's all coming from 3 different ships, and I will. He's got the names, he's got the flags, the methodology, days of the week. So let me put this on the chat.
Okay. So when I found them, I'm gonna like sing song. I found something, and then really start like investigating what they say, comparing to what he's telling. And then like as I skim read it, I'm gonna hold it out toward kind of Gwen, Alex, and Arn, kind of whoever wants it, and tell them the additional information that you are providing me. Just of like what ships it's coming from and where that's all sitting.
Okay. Sir, I have a question. How much would it be to buy a hit from you?
Well, it depends. You want a gram or an ounce?
How much is a gram?
A gram of Baldo?
Yeah.
3 silver.
Okay. Are these all from the same shipment? Is this all from the same lot?
Currently, yes.
Okay. Can I get 10 hits, 30 silver?
Which particular ship brought this last batch in?
I'm still typing it all out.
I was trying to verbally ask that question of him.
He is typing out your answer.
I know.
Shannon, are you just on guard duty, or were you waiting for something?
No, I'm the lookout to make sure that nobody walks in on you guys breaking and entering.
Oh, yes.
But
yes. The accomplice.
I haven't broken anything yet.
Broke into the. Well, it's fine.
I was let in, so I didn't break in.
Nothing is damaged that cannot be put back, and technically, I'm not the one who moved it.
We did break into the warehouse.
We snuck in. We didn't
You
break.
broke in. All my doors were locked. They're always locked at the end of the day.
Clearly, you don't
So
have...
as you see in the chat, the Sea Nymph comes on the 7 days, and that's the shipment of Baldo. The Winding Blade Runner comes on the 3 days, and that's the shipment of Atium. And the Whistling Seal comes on the 5 days, and that is the Kokanja.
These are all drugs?
These are all drugs.
All right, so we're looking for the 7 days for Baldo. So can I get that 10 hits of Baldo from you, sir?
I don't have any here in my office, but we can go to my storeroom and I can get it to you.
As an act of good faith, I'll pay you now, and you can.
I'm not leaving with her in my office.
No,
right
that's
now. I
no.
expect
Sorry,
all that to go back where you found
Now
it.
we're all
miss.
going.
I think we're
We're
going
all
together.
we're all
I think
going
there's some
with you.
points being missed. Here's my plan. The Baldo is bad. I need controls to understand if this is a isolated thing, like this shipment, or if the next shipment is also bad. So I'm going to purchase them from you at the going rate so that you are not losing out on your business. But my intent here is to do some alchemic stuff. I don't know what the right fucking word is. I just want to see if
Science.
it's got other shit in it. Yeah, do some science stuff.
As you're talking, a small child comes around the corner as Cole's rifling through papers. She scratches her
scratching.
eyes. She's just like, Mr. Pips, what's all the loud noise?
I'm gonna drop down in front of her and kind of shield her from what's seen like right in her face and take up all of her view, and be like, "It's okay, child. Let's go play in the other room," and like totally try and convince the child to lead me back from where they came.
She shies away from you as soon as Pips tries to come around the corner and goes, "Get away from her." It's okay, Sandra. It's okay. These people just came here to have a conversation with Uncle Pips. Something about my product. Let's get you back in bed. Are you okay? Excuse me. Where do you think you're going?
Just looking.
Sandra, do you need a glass of water? No, I'm okay. I've got some from the pitcher earlier. I just want to make sure you were okay, Uncle Pips. Oh, it's okay.
Oh God, she's a sick baby.
Get back to bed.
Hey, boss.
Keep it down.
Boss, there's a door back here. There may be more.
Of course there's a door back there. Stay away from it. Get out of the way. Let Sandra go back to bed.
Oh. Also, sorry, Alex. If those all prove good, then, I mean, obviously this was cut somewhere else.
Right, that's my point. If this is good and the next shipment coming in is good, we now know it's somebody in town. He said he's the only place that he knows of that people can get a hit here.
Well, he's the major one.
The
Yes.
major one.
Hey, so if there's 3 ships that deliver these products, maybe he has maybe he has all 3 shipments here at the warehouse right now. So when we're buying all these hits, the 10 hits
Only
that you're
one
buying,
ship brings Baldo.
only one ship. Okay.
The Sea Nymph is the only ship that brings Baldo.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Then-
reducing a lot of variables for us, which is good.
Yeah, no, because I was gonna try to see maybe we need to buy hits from all 3 different ships, so and then compare the difference between the two or the 3. But if the Zenith is the only one that brings it in, then never mind. So
I kept eye contact with her the entire time she was.
So did she. She like put herself up against the wall, around the edge, and like sidestepped until she was past the corner, and then you heard a door open and close as she disappeared from view.
I'm gonna like follow her, but
Ma'am, please
observe
stay
the
out
door.
of there.
like I'm trying to check what I can see beyond the door when she goes through.
It was dark in there. Your light kind of saw like a little bit of a room in there, but like she opened it wide enough for her to go sideways because she would have saw you like she would have watched behind her, and then when she saw you peeping around, she would have like went really quick of like closed because you kind of terrified her.
Boss, are we sure we don't want to check what's behind door number 2?
Pretty
Do
sure we
not
don't want
go
to invade this
behind
man's
door
privacy
we're
anymore.
fine. We're
Dude.
fine.
We're now
If he
doing
has
business with him.
If he has child labor laws and all that kind of stuff,
They're not child
That-
laborers.
Jesus,
They're
please
sick
stop, guys.
orphans. What is wrong with you people?
they're orphans. Are they slaves?
I said orphans. Slavery is outlawed.
I
You
think,
come in here
guys,
for drugs, and now you think I'm a slaver? What
this
is
is literally
wrong
the
with you
least
people?
nefarious person that we have met in a very long time.
Yeah.
I apologize for casting my spell on you and holding you. Not my intent. I missed. I totally didn't read the room right. Again, I would just like to isolate what's going on.
Yes. Back the way we come, please.
Thank you.
Obviously, you must know where it is, so why don't you lead the way? Ma'am, please walk in front of me so I can keep eyes on you.
The warehouse?
No.
Upstairs?
If
Oh, I
you've
don't
made
know.
it this far, you wait a minute. You
Absolutely
didn't kill my
not.
guys, did you?
Absolutely
No,
not.
we haven't met anyone.
Then back up the hallway. When you leave here, take a right down the hallway and make another right.
Okay.
Wait,
Right,
why
right
aren't there any
back
guards
in the
upstairs?
The place
I don't think we were
is
supposed to
locked.
come in that door.
I didn't know I had to be watching out for pickpocketers and lockpickers.
Yeah, we definitely went in the wrong hole.
How you got in here, I don't know. That bar was down.
I don't think there's a bar left in
I'm
it.
just gonna smirk. And then I'm just gonna stand there and square off with him for a minute, like visually.
He kind of like just he wide eyes and glares at you, sarcastic, like.
And I'm gonna match his demeanor with an attempt to intimidate back.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Oh, she is definitely trying to be part of the Iron Fist crew. I appreciate that roll. That's a nice roll.
You immediately, like, as you square off on him, it's like 2 seconds later, he finally breaks and kind of like his like sarcastic wide eyed goes to like more of a like okay, I am a little bit scared of her, as he leans away, steps up to his desk without taking his eyes off of you, pulls open a drawer and pulls out a flintlock pistol, and then like closes it and just like keeps an eye on you. But he's not aiming the pistol at you. He's holding it down to his side.
I'm gonna kind of smirk and very like peppily light step my way to the door, like throwing a grin back over my shoulder as I go.
He waits till you're 20 feet ahead of him before he leaves his desk.
River Pips, you lied to me. I burned this place to the ground.
Good luck. The reason why I built this in steel is it should be fireproof. Yeah. And like as like Cole disappears the hallway and he comes up closer, he whispers, he's like, I don't know how you trust a half orc.
Oh, I don't have to.
Ma'am, if you would follow your colleague, please.
Follow you, sir.
Nope, I said I would lead you all there.
Yell
You
down the
all
hall.
walk in
Be
front of
fucking
me.
nice.
I'm gonna wave my hand forward and go, then please, by all means, lead me, sir.
I already gave you directions. Why are you being difficult?
Can't let you have all the fun.
This isn't fun for me.
Then you need to find your funny bone, apparently.
With the entrance.
I don't even know what to do with that.
What time is it?
You going to
That'd
get
be-
reinforcements?
Me? I'm
Yeah.
leaving. I've had enough of this place, thank you.
As Pips comes in the room, he looks around and goes, "Oh, well, this is why. Where the hell are those freaking bubs? Who put this chair here?" He like throws the chair out away, like slams it back into the corner or wherever Cole brought it out of. In.
I'm not sure what happened to my icon. I was trying to sneak back into the hallway, though.
You went underneath. So as soon as Pips comes into this other room, Alex, he gives a whistle, and you hear movement behind him, like, "Oh, boss!" And this comes out.
Good evening.
Oh, boss, who's this? Don't worry, somebody here to buy some product. Oh, okay. Why were you guys all not in your duty? Oh, we were just pulling packages. All right, get back to it. I'm not paying you off the dither. I expect that room to be staffed. When he leaves, we're gonna reconsider our security. Okay, boss. He heads down the hallway. Alex is like, Pips turns around for one of the sacks and starts like opening it and like pulling out some pouches. Down the hallway, you can kind of hear the echo like, "Boss doing some business. Something about security afterwards." What do you mean security? What? Oh, are we in trouble for not being up there? I thought we didn't have to be up there 24/7. Oh no. And then you're distracted as Pips turns around and says, "All right, 10 grams."
Yep.
All right, 30 silver.
I hand him 4 gold.
Whoa.
We've inconvenienced you this evening, and I apologize.
It's a mighty interesting way of dealing with folks. Here you go. 12 grams of Baldo, which you could possibly, for your size, take 10 hits. But good luck. If this is turning people into undead, be careful. I mean, what are you going to do? Try it yourself?
No.
I didn't understand any of that words you said.
It's alchemy, science stuff. The point is, I'm going to use chemicals and test it. I want to be able to clear your name. If you are the go-to to buy the Baldo, then if this turns into a massive investigation, they're going to start looking in your direction. You don't seem like a bad guy. You're taking care of some kids down here. You're not doing anything illegal. So if I can test this and make sure that it's good, compare the next shipment coming off of the sea nymph, make sure that's good. We know that the problem is somewhere in this port. Someone is cutting that Baldo, your Baldo, with something else and selling it to other people. But if I can prove that this is, clean, if I can prove your shipments coming in are clean, we can make sure that the guards aren't knocking your door down and taking your kids away.
He kind of like rubs the back of his head. He's like, I appreciate that. Well, then, as you run this down, if you're gonna go knock over the sea nymph, you didn't get this information from me. You got it on your own. Leave my name out of it.
That's the objective.
But if they are dealing Baldo to me now, and it's laced with improper stuff, I'll make sure this is all flushed as soon as you let me know. And then, if you could, whatever you do with the people I got it from, just give me a heads up. If I got to
Will
outsource
do.
it somewhere else,
Yeah.
it's not
How many?
it's not cheap to keep taking care of kids.
How many do you have?
How many what do I have?
Orphans that you're taking care of.
I have 5 currently.
I hand him 85 gold.
Oh, what?
This isn't for you.
Who are you people?
It is not for you. It's for the kids.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
Okay.
I have
Because
no
I don't
means
know
to
if-
spend 85 gold on myself. I do quite fine, but who are you people? You come barging in,
We're just
breaking
really
through an entrance to my
eccentric.
warehouse. You hold me almost hostage for
Yep.
information. Then tell
Not
me you
wrong.
want to do a good thing, and then you do. This is too much. This is oh. He like puts a fat gnome finger up to his neck, and he goes, oh, can you count to 15 real quick? Oh,
1,
oh.
2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Okay,
15.
I need to calm down. Okay. This night has been too much. You have your Baldo. I just ask, whatever you end up doing with those of the sea nymph and those whoever are in charge of the sea nymph and these charges, just let me know so I can reorient my business. The 85 gold will go a long way to helping my kids.
Exactly.
I
If you have to
appreciate
get a new supplier, if you have a lot of downtime, those kids are going to still need to be fed. And that's what that 85 is for. I'm asking you not to sell your current Baldo stock until I can tell you whether it's good or not.
this 85 gold should do it.
Okay.
Do you know if the atrium or the coca ganja is going to be bad?
I
You know what? Here, hang on. You see him open up another crate. He pulls out 5 vials of what looks like silvery liquid metal. He closes that one, walks somewhere else, opens up another crate, and pulls out a tray and comes over, and you see like what can only be described as frosted buds.
Frosted butts?
Buds. B-U-D-S. Buds.
Oh, buds.
Buds.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I thought they were chomping on crickets, frosted crickets.
Nah, man, we smoking weed tonight. Buds.
They're great. All right, so I'll test these as well.
He looks around. Oh no. Where did your green skin friend get off to? Why do you trust half orc?
Well, let's figure this out.
He gives a whistle. Boys! Cole, one of your picks breaks.
Shit.
Do I hear her say shit?
Probably. It's a small hallway made of stone. It echoes.
Oh, shit.
Cole, let's fucking go. Thank you.
All my stuff that'll be still in my office. As he says to Cole.
I didn't touch your office.
All right, well, let's not play the word game of technicalities, and let's get the fuck out of here.
Nice to meet you,
Yes, sir.
cuz. I'll see you around.
I'm not your cousin. I've never seen you.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
What?
All gnomes look the same.
Said the rock gnome.
If you ever want to win in a fight, come see me fight and put money on me. Your
This guy
bald-
has to think he's having a stroke.
No, this is
Your
a
bal-
fucking
your
fever dream
Baldo
for this
buyers-
man.
Your Baldo buyers don't beat me. I beat them.
Can you imagine reading his memoirs years after this?
No. It was like good cop, bad cop, apathetic cop, some cop noodling around in my house.
The one cop is like terrified of children, but thinks that were rats are gentlemen,
Yeah, I was like,
but doesn't like kids, but wants to make sure that they're well taken care of and well fed.
he's just waiting to wake up, like on the book he was looking at. Oh,
Okay. DM, I want to get to the top of the stairs, scooch before everybody else, and I want to, like, put my back to the door and take a jump and try and get back up on the landing where in the warehouse.
Athletics check.
Also, want to be very clear, I have left this building. I'm gonna go check on fucking Warren.
Oh God, the distraction outside. Are you still bobbing apples with the guards? And the
Prim, you watch Gwyn just walk by himself.
I just watch him go.
give him a pelican.
I don't want to know what that is.
Or give me an athletics check. Let's see how good you've been doing. I think that was this is quite the workout.
I don't know why, but I closed my character sheet. I'm sorry.
Oh, Steve! Oh, Karma!
Someone should have reminded him.
Literally asked me to open Roll20, sends
What
me a
the
DM and says,
fuck?
"Open your character sheet," and then says, "Oh, now you're ready." Fuck you, Steve. This is you get what you deserve.
Yeah, what was that noise?
In about in the rough amount of time, by all role playing standards, that took about 20 minutes. At this point,
I do have advantage. I do have advantage of being in shark form.
Oh, okay, go for it.
On strength checks.
I
and
hope
saving
it's lower.
throws.
Ah, damn.
Okay, 20. I mean, it's a good 20-minute workout, but in shark form, you're good. Like this is like it's kind of easy, but you think like another 20 minutes of this, you're gonna start to feel it.
The calm emotions is wearing off, and I'm just like, why am I doing this? Yeah, I think if this goes on any longer, I might get bored and either leave or start attacking.
Gwen, when you get around the corner, like it seems like every patrol from like what you remembered when you were flying above the warehouse district, it's like every patrol is out of the warehouse district watching. Every patrol from the dockside is watching, and there's an unhealthy number of ship sailors, whether drunk or still on ship, just like yelling and hooting, taking bets on which one of the ones you got to get out of the water first.
I'm glad he's having fun. Just a quick scan of the harbor. That ship that he mentioned, one with the black sails, isn't here, I'm assuming.
Black flag. I'll send you guys all the flag descriptions for all three ships, but no, you do not see it in the harbor.
Okay, I know he said it came during the day, but
yep.
What day of the week is it again?
Friday.
It's a 7-day, is a 3-day, and is a 5-day.
Oh, Sunday then.
10-day weeks. 10-day weeks.
Ah!
There's a whole calendar on Kank.
Yeah. I can't even open my character sheet, bud. Yes, I have the Kenka, thank you.
So for everybody who doesn't know or didn't read it in the primer, it is the 4th, and it's almost the midnight of the 4th, which means tomorrow is the 5-day. So according to the information, the Whistling Seal with the Coco Ganja shall be making an appearance.
I'm gonna make wild assumptions about what that drug is.
Cole, as you jump up there, Arn, Alex, as you guys were kind of leading, and Winston and Giacomo were taking up the rear, you guys going out the door, or you guys also climbing back into the warehouse?
I just fucking walk out.
Arn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're walking out, or yeah, you're jumping in the warehouse?
I'm walking out.
I yell into the sky, not like super loud, but like a little bit above an indoor voice.
Winston decides not to walk out. He's going to close the door and put the bar back down, and him and Giacomo will climb out. And then when they see Cole as you're like trying to move the wall back, they kind of like chuckle, and Winston goes, "Watch out, Cole. I think he's got it." Oh yes. It's okay, miss. I did this. I put it back. And you see him again. Wave his incantation. Wave his wand. The whole outside of this wall glows a green glow, and it just slides right back into place as if it never left, and it was part of the wall. The glows stop, the masonry is all back in its place, and it's as if you guys had never done that. And then Winston kind of looks at you and like does his like head jerk to the office door.
While he's doing that, I want to be like studying him, trying to perceive any tips or clues I can pick up from what he just did to have made that happen.
I will whisper it. As they wait for you to come back through the office, they will lower the wooden plank back down that was like that desk that was across that opening, and they will begin to leave. Prim, you see like Winston and Giacomo step out, and you see like Winston like look around and then like sees you in bird form and just kind of like flashes a smile and a thumbs up.
Yeah. So I'm coming around this corner from up here.
I turn
I'm
back into a
just, like,
person now that they're outside.
Bird calls and shit as I come through there, and I'm just like, Prim! Prim!
That's insulting.
Prim.
I'm not going to that.
I don't know what fucking bird she took. What? Like, I don't know how to talk bird.
What?
Prim, where are you at?
The shark man can replicate it perfectly, and you would just go, ba, 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 and that's supposed to be it.
Yeah. Yep.
Speaking of Shark Man, we should probably get him before we leave. I think he's still in the water. Those ships have been entertained for a while now.
Well, he can swim. He's a shark.
Yeah, I'm kind of more worried about the people he dragged in rather than him. But we also need to get him before we leave back to the Burton residence. I don't want to just leave him.
Okay, so but we saw where he jumped in the water, right? He was like right next to, he's like sprinted past us, and
You literally can see the corner of the wharf where all the guards are looking down, and you can still hear 4 splashing guardsmen in the water, like complaining, like, "I don't know why this shark." Another one come up. It's toying with us. It's literally.
I go down there and I'm like,
Fucking shoot it!
Hey, do y'all need some help?
You asked this of the guards?
Yeah.
No, sir. Stand back. We don't know what's going on. We're not even sure this thing is a real shark.
well, I walk over and I'm standing next to Arn, and I just got my hands on my hips and I'm looking down at him. My badge is out by now because we're not doing dumb shit. Guys, what are the Queen's finest doing playing around in the water?
You see the most senior sergeant of the group cut a salute over to you and like tells everybody else, like motions to the rest, like, I've got this, and he goes, good evening, sir. Yes, it seems that a couple of our guards fell into the wharf, and there seems to be some sort of sea creature down there absolutely toying with them. They keep getting towed under but then released. They haven't reported any bites, chomps, nothing slimy or no tentacles. Well, I mean, one was pulled further under earlier, but I don't know what it is or if it's a number of creatures. We can't seem to see it clearly. They're convinced it's a shark, but... And, like, seriously, one guy comes up, what are you waiting for? Shit!
Well,
I can.
And obviously we
absolutely
can't take aim and shoot at them because our men are in the water and we don't want to hit any of them, sir.
Well,
so I start talking overly loud, and I said, well, I'm absolutely positive that shark creature would like to just swim on home. So you guys can come over here. I think they'll make it out just fine. But that shark creature needs to get on its way before I start launching spells.
Orn, let me know if in shark form you have any advantage in hearing stuff, but I'm assuming since you're underwater and you're swimming, you're gonna have to give me this perception check at disadvantage.
Perception. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
You hear Alex loudly boasting this, and yeah.
Okay. I'll stop toying with them. I don't think I'm done having fun though.
I think he's gonna swim all the way back to his manor.
I'm going to. How deep is this water?
You're in the wharf, so it's about maybe 20 feet deep.
I swim down to the ground, take that like wide stance, and as hard as I can, propel myself up, like double dash, triple dash, go 90 feet, and try and crest the water and get my full body out of the water.
You do. You come
I
shooting out
I
straight
look
up.
directly at you, and I hit the water as hard as I can to splash everybody, and I'm off.
I offer them. I have chain if you need to help them pull out of the water.
No, they've definitely had rope. There's definitely been a couple buoys and life preserver donuts thrown in the water. When he had let go of them, most of them did make it to the sides, start clambering up there. But as soon as the water broke, like everybody's heads turned. Like even the ones that had rifles out, but they weren't pointing them yet. They just had them like down to the ready. They were just like, watch this shark, like just arc up into the sky in front of them, do its thing, and just flop right down the water, creating enough wave to splash everybody nearby in like a 15-foot radius, which drenches a couple of them, definitely gets everybody who's trying to climb out all wet again. And as soon as the water's like whoosh, like whooshes back in and like starts to calm, they're just like, what? What? Get him out of the water! Get him! What are you doing? Move! Get him out of the water! And they climb her up, and then like the ones that finally like realize they have rifles in their hand, like finally point down to the water, and they're looking, and they're scanning, they're going left, right, looking back and forth, and they're just like, it appears to be gone. It appears to be gone.
I shake my head like they're idiots.
I just want to help everybody out of the water.
Yeah, the four get out of the water. They are ragged. They are breathing. The one is like throwing up seawater.
Ugh.
Patting him on the back, and I'm like, "Good work, gentlemen. You've probably proven to be the most capable swimmers in the guard. That, in and of itself, is a feat."
What in bloody Queen's name was that? Why? Why? What was the point?
Oof, I don't know, but you're stronger men for it.
The sergeant, kind appreciative words, sir. Let me get these guys dried off and take them back to the barracks. So we appreciate all your assistance tonight.
If you can spare it, they'll definitely need a day of rest and recovery if they can have tomorrow off.
I'll see what I can do, sir. Of course, right away.
I salute him. Queen's blessings.
Queen's blessings, sir. You all have a great evening.
As we walk away, I'm elbowing Arn, and I was like, did I look official? Did I sound official?
Hold on, he stepped away.
While that's happening,
What's up?
you guys all notice Cole's gone.
I'm elbowing you, Arn, as we walk away, and I'm like, did I look official? Did I sound official?
You did great.
Ah, thanks, bud. Well, I can't wait to hear Orn's side of this once we get back to the house.
Yeah, his Free Willy move.
That was fucking wild. Oh,
What's
you know
next,
about Free
Ichigo?
Willy? I
Who?
thought that was just a Netherian Empire thing.
You hear stories when you've lived on the water for so long.
Yeah, what a dolphin.
Winston goes, "Who's Free Willy?"
Oh, and being that your mom was a whore and you lived in a brothel.
All right, well, that got dark real fast. Now it's a legend about a sea creature, the porpoise tile they tried to capture, and was really good at swimming fast and jumping out of places. That's all.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, kind of weird when you hear about it the first time. Then you meet you two yokels, and I'm like, is that something you guys made, or is it just fucking natural occurring crazy?
Giacomo kind of looks at you and goes, "Have we not told them? We didn't make anything here." Winston just kind of like shakes his head. He goes, "No, they know. They think you're God. I'm definitely not a god."
No, I get like the whole. No, I get it. Definitely not a god to me, and that's okay. However, nobody ever tells the whole story, and that's fine. I'm just, like you created this little pocket dimension, little space, somebody else brought life to it or whatever. But, I mean, like, what if you were just really curious about how fast a fish can swim if you give it superpowers? I don't know.
I don't think that they did. No, I don't
Are
think
you still
he
in
did
bird
that.
form?
No.
Because if you fly up, I would be like,
No, she transformed and got off the roof and walked with y'all to the edge.
well, I mean, what if they were just curious? That's all.
That sounds like something you would do as, someone who's impulsive and irresponsible, but
Your
not
mom's impulsive.
everyone. She wasn't, but okay.
All right, whatever. I've got drugs to test.
That's a concerning sentence. Can you say it
Oh
quieter
God,
while
no,
we're walking
no!
through
You would have
town,
been proud of
please?
me. You would have been proud of me. I got grossed out by some kids, but I
What?
made sure that we did.
Why
good
were there
things.
kids in? No, you're gonna explain this whole
Exactly.
thing on the way there.
As we walk, I tell her everything in a traditional Alex fashion. So, highlighting
I
the
wanna-
weird shit, everything is dramatic, and I obviously did nothing wrong.
Paint me as the bad guy. I it is.
No, I would never paint you as the bad guy. I would paint you as like the errant wild card of like it was really, really, really good energy in the beginning, and I was matching that energy, but once we found out that this guy's not a bad guy, we needed to turn that energy off.
Baby.
But not a bad guy.
Yeah, Winston goes, yeah, he had sick orphans.
Yeah. He's taking care of kids. And none of this is illegal, by the way. Drugs are legal. So he's making an honest living, selling pick-me-ups to the working class. But
he had a bunch of sick orphans,
and
like
he's
a
taking
room
care of
away
five-
from a buttload of drugs.
Yep.
They had no idea. It was obvious that man kept everything separate.
Thank you for giving him funds for the kids. I do appreciate
Yeah, especially
that.
if we find out that this stock is all jacked up and his supplier's jacked up, he's not going to have an income for a while.
Yeah, what did you
So-
guys learn about the suppliers? Where are we going next? Apparently
So-
we have like 2 more days until
Well, great, because we're not going very
our
far.
resident gnome has to go back in to have his court thing.
Yeah, so we're not going very far because the ships come in on these days. And we just kind of want to intercept in this area as quietly as possible. Not as Netherian Empire, we don't want to scare anybody away. But I want to get to the ship, the sea nymph.
The what?
And yeah, the sea nymph.
Yeah, no, I know the name. Not Sea Nymph 2 or 3. They rebuilt it.
What? Am I quoting this wrong? Am I saying the wrong name of the ship?
Sea Nymph. You said Sea Nymph, yes?
I thought
Yeah.
it was a Zephyr.
There's a Zephyr now? How many ships are... Okay,
No,
let's stick with the
this-
one. The Sea
the
Nymph.
sea-
I was on the Sea Nymph when it sunk.
Correct.
I'm
it's the
sorry.
sea
This
nymph.
okay. This is whoa, fuck me. Then this is crazy, deep, and wild. The sea nymph comes on the 7th day to deliver Baldo. The winding blaze runner, comes on the 3rd day for Atium, and the whistling seal comes on the 5 days for Coco Ganja. So a ship
Okay.
calling itself the sea nymph.
I mean, if somebody else survived, then maybe they just named it in honor, I guess. I don't know. I didn't think I'd ever hear that name again. Okay, so what ship are we going for? What ship are
The
we?
sea nymph. and has
Yeah,
Baldo
is
on
it only that one? You just said 3 ships.
Well, okay, so each of the
What's
ships
the next
brings
one coming
different-
in?
I don't know what day is it. I look into the sky.
There's a Kanko. Why don't you?
There's a calendar. I can't go.
There is. I always reference the calendar.
No, what day of the week is today?
Well, it's
Almost
after
the
midnight.
4th, and it's going to go after midnight, so it'll be the 5th.
Okay, so we're going
So,
for
we got 2
Coco Ganja from the Whistling Seal.
Yeah, I'd like to hit all 3. I mean, he asked after I offered to test it. He asked us to and gave me control samples.
Will you
So, I
have
mean, we
enough
can-
time to test at least the Coco Ganja before we start asking about the Whistling Seal tomorrow, bright and early?
I mean, I could burn the midnight oil and do it now.
You need rest.
Yeah, that's true. But here's my thing: is he's willing to stop selling. So even if he gets his shipment off of his Coco Ganja in, he's not going to be pushing it out until we verify that it's good. So if we can get some Coco Ganja straight off of the Whistling Seal, let them do their business as usual. I have some time to do the testing.
Okay.
And I'm just look, it's legal here, not my flavor, but
Yeah, but if it's
fucking
laced,
killing
there's a
people.
problem.
Yeah.
We
And I'm
don't
trying
know
to
for a fact that this is what did it, and I don't even know if you can overdose on Baldo because that
I mean, the way
dude
that
was
he
alive
explained
and
it
then
to
he
us,
wasn't.
yeah, the way that he explained it to us is this is none of these pick me ups are the kind of pick me up after I'm fucking dead and make me murder people. And it seems like he's got a pretty solid business going on. So this is a completely new development. He's never heard of it. So I just want to make sure that he's getting clean supply. If he's getting a clean supply, whatever business as usual for him, we then need to turn into the port and look into the port and say someone here is doing something.
Okay, and did you say how they've been getting these? Do the ships dock? They make formal shipments? All the places have to get their stuff checked.
Smuggling tunnels. He's the only one who has access. That warehouse is the only warehouse that has access to the smuggling tunnels, which I would assume let out near his dock area. So while he could
Okay.
be receiving a shipment that way, my hope is to catch them on the water, explain what's going on. No official capacity, no badges, no nothing.
Are they using
And
the same technique that the Solviers had, where they drop it in the water and somebody picks it up?
probably, considering that he said, like, smuggling tunnels right on the water.
Okay, so there's a chance that these ships have been infiltrated in some way from the death cult and it's been laced. I mean, we could be on the right track, but we could just as easily be just tracking drugs at this point. But Winston, you mentioned that Townsend was looking through this stuff too, so I mean, we might be on the right track.
Yeah, that's right. When we met Townsend in Calagrana, he had come from Casterwellen, and he said he was looking into the drug trafficking, saying that there was something going on. I mean, he didn't mention anything, but I remember him asking you and Birch to keep an ear out, and if you found anything, let him know, or if you wanted to help him. I assume this is probably going to be good enough. I don't know if Birch has a way of contacting him.
Well, Birch has plenty of secrets. I'm sure he has a way to contact him. He seemed quite uh infatuated with that man for whatever reason. So there's a way. We just have to wait for him to wake up from whatever hellish hangover he's probably got.
No,
Oh,
no,
those
no.
are some good ones.
We could give him a Baldo bump.
No, we will not.
I
And
get
then,
no.
and then we can hit his head and see if it turns it into a zombie.
No! Oh my gosh. No.
Why are we
Gods
building my
above.
character? What? Sorry, my character sheet wasn't open. What happened?
But did you have Kanka open?
Do
What?
you know how many days there are in a week?
How
Yep,
many weeks are in
7
the
weeks.
month?
Great, just bring
Anyway,
me
have we made it back to the Burton Manor?
After we're
the
done verbally
25th of
abusing each other.
Herbadimbus. I see it.
I'm looking for it. Oh my god, I know I made it.
What are you looking for?
Your
house.
manor.
Yeah,
Oh,
hell.
he finally got the art for it, and it's so pretty.
Oh, I made a Grove Island folder. Ha! Dut-da-doy.
Dude, oh man, if I had $1 for every time I was like, this will make it easier, and then I forget where it is.
So pretty.
This
Right,
place
the-
gets nicer
the
and nicer
rear.
every time we get to it.
Alex Burton Manor on Grove Island, down the road quite a ways, past Prim's Grove. Do you guys stop it in at Prim's Grove on the way back? It's nighttime. Probably
It's
won't
so
see much.
late.
Okay. Yeah, you guys definitely get back after midnight. I suppose everybody's crashing out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Or did you seriously just swim up the coast and?
I went back to the boat. I didn't know where we were meeting. I went back to the ship.
There's
You're going
our
all the
boat's
way-
not
you're gonna go
here.
all the way back to
your
Bond?
manor.
What do you mean my manor? I don't know about. I've ever been here.
You've
Well, I
been
wasn't
to
gonna
the
say
Burton
my
Manor,
manor,
yes,
but
when we
you've
got
been to
here
this one.
originally, yeah.
All right, I'll let you go back to the ship. It's just gonna be a couple days.
Oh, I forgot we teleported.
Yeah, like
I-
you know where we're staying, and I made my shit-eating comment. Hope he
I
swims
probably
to
I probably show up really late after
4
swimming as a
fucking
shark
a.m.
for swimming as a
Everybody's
shark for like
asleep.
5 hours and like, where's the boat? And then giving up transforming back and then just being like, oh yeah, why'd I swim out this far? God damn it! And then having to swim back. So I'm probably back at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Oh my god.
Those guards passed their 50-meter waterboarding test. You just did your sea swim endurance test.
Horn can't swim freestyle. It's all breaststroke when he's not in shark
Oh my
form.
god,
Yes.
so brutal.
It's doggy paddle.
Lo and behold, when he's not in shark form, he can barely swim.
It's the
One after
only
the
part
other. One after the other.
where he's lycanthropic is he has to swim doggy paddle.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the feet for a feet for a feet. What is
The
it? Feet for a
what?
fault.
Feet for a flaw, yeah.
Yeah. Really good at
Eventually,
swimming.
if anybody's up late, I'll probably be back.
FB. You go.
Bertram, throw me that con save.
Hey! No, I want to see this.
Oh, can I
see this?
see
Me and Fat Cat want to see
advantage
this.
perception check for smell? Can I sense somebody staying up late?
No, it's not late. Even when you get back and you go down the hallways to find your room or wherever you're sleeping, like your olfactory senses, like you can tell, like there is the waft of sweaty liquor coming from one room, and it's just and snoring.
The only reason it's odd is because we're not on a boat.
I'll
Yeah.
walk by and go, eat more pineapple. And
Birch, somewhere in your drunken dream, a pineapple like just showers out.
Floats by.
Those are
The
nice.
most illogical way showers into your hands, and you're just like, ah.
No, a little cork pops out like a bunghole and it just pees into your hands.
I'm a magician now. Yay. I did it.
When light breaks into y'all's room, your head is throbbing. You have one level of exhaustion. You find yourself in a nice, comfy bed, 4 posters, the room completely unrecognizable to you, and you feel like this very warm present up against you, and you're like, these are the best blankets ever, till you realize like half your body is under blankets. The other half, where you feel this warmth, is a tabaxi with a long-haired mane in just nothing but her slip, and she's just also laying next to you, and as you move, she's kind of like coming to, she's like, oh, how much did we drink?
Birch's eyes. Birch hears none of that. Birch's eyes, regardless of how much the sun hurts, they are now discs. He is doing a quick inventory. Does he still have his shirt on? Does he still have his clothes on?
Your tunic
Does-
and your trousers are on. Your boots are kicked off. Everything else external is kicked off and on the ground. Your nice new trendy hat is on the ground. Like nothing made it folded at all.
Okay.
Her clothes are also kicked. Her clothes look like they more like got kicked off and tore off in like a sleep stupor from the bed and fell off the bed and was just like in a pile next to the bed. But yours are like clear across the room everywhere except for your tunic, your under tunic, and your under breeches.
Okay, I'm going to, if there's any buttons that are even remotely undone on my shirt, I'm going to immediately close them up. And I'm going to say, oh, hey, good morning. Good morning.
What are you doing?
I'm going downstairs, is what I'm doing.
Oh, is there any pineapple juice here? I don't know why I have a
I
craving.
think so. I want some.
Same.
Orn might have some. You stay here. I'm gonna
Okay.
I shuffle my boots on, and I put my coat on. I was like, I'll be right back. And I walk through the door, I close it, and I jump out the nearest window. I don't know why. It's just a reflex at this point.
It's this window, and he goes off.
Yeah,
Did you open it first?
I would like to think I thought it was open.
I think
Oh, it's the one in
he's
front.
respectful enough. I think he would have.
Yeah,
Birch is a gentleman.
yeah, straight into the nice bramble patch, and then I will walk through the front door. And I gotta find Winston.
Giacomo's on the front porch sipping like a calf, and he just like looks at you and goes, "Wait a minute, have you been outside this whole time?"
I didn't have sex last night, if that's what you're asking. Where's Winston? I just like walk past him.
I think he bunked with Primrose.
What a fucking
Oh.
line.
All right. Do you have any Healy magic? Can you restore me? Because I feel like smashed ass.
Last night you smashed the max.
I do, but I think a proper breakfast and some good liquids of proper hydration will be in order. But hey, come here.
No, I'll have
here.
that too.
Come closer.
I walk out and I give.
Thank you, God.
He puts his hands around like your front of your throat and your larynx, and you just feel this warmth just radiate through you as he does like greater restoration. Your point of exhaustion is removed. Your headache is gone. You now feel like you did have a long rest.
Holy fuck. Thank you so much, Jaguar. You are the best, my man. I'm gonna get started on breakfast. Do we have any juice?
Oh, I do believe Burton keeps it stocked. Yeah, I think it's some kind of citrus, though. Something about a lime juice.
My band Slate. It's not pineapple, but it's close. You're the best, buddy. And I'll just head into the pantry.
I'm not God, by the way.
Yeah. No, I get it. And I give him like a little like 007 wink. Like I point towards my eye and I wink. I know.
When I get out of my room or off of whatever I'm sleeping on, and see Bertram, I give him a high five and say, "Way to go, man! Way to go!"
I put my arm down for a low five and I go, all right. And then I'm going to mix the lime juice, and if they have condensed milk and some sugar, and I'm going to stir it up till it's like a frothy thing and put some ice in it, and I'm going to bring it upstairs, and I'm going to say, here you go.
You longingly look into the distance, thinking of Slate as you mix the lime juice.
Yeah, Slate would have loved this.
Alex, I assume you would have stocked such things, or do we got to do high-low? Because you did not.
I mean, definitely would have had limes because of Slate. But
no, I trusted the limes were in supply.
Do you want me to roll it?
I will give you the benefit of the doubt that you had enough time to prep the pantry or the granary.
Right, because there are two people who work in the house under specific instructions to keep everything stocked and clean.
Bingo. Okay, so yep, all that stuff was there.
Beautiful. And I knock on the door, and I'm like, are you decent?
Yes.
Okay. And I come in with like...
She's not. She's still on her slip.
Oh,
Tits
my
out.
God. Above and below. And I like look at the floor and walk towards like the side table. And I go, oh, madam, you are very, very not clothed and attractive. So I'm going to put this right here. I recommend drinking the whole thing and you'll feel a lot better. I will be downstairs. I have to talk to the captain about what the hell happened last night.
She's like hand on her eyes and like looks through her one because she's like the sunbeam is still going across the bed. She looks at you and like looks at what you're pointing out what you just set down, and she's like, I'm decent. And why do you sound okay? You were just in the same state as me like 2 minutes ago.
That's because God gave me some of his magic and now my head doesn't hurt anymore. But you get lime juice from Birch. And I give her a little finger gun.
Oh, there's no pineapple?
They're out. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I know. I wanted some too, but
Thank you.
then God gave me his magic.
Not God.
Okay. All right. We are at my friend at Alec. Got him. Alex.
So quiet
Either one works.
here.
Yeah.
Are we not in the city?
No, I think we started drinking, and I remember seeing Captain Prim, and then we kept drinking, and either we stumbled here ourselves or we were escorted by my friends. I don't
I don't
fully
remember either.
remember,
Wait,
but
whose room is this? Where is this
this
your
is
room?
no, this is an extra room. This is not my room. And like I'm like still trying to like make eye contact with her, but it's like in like quick flits, like eye contact, then the wall, eye contact, then the ceiling. Yeah. So yeah, you feel free to just take your time. I know you probably don't feel good. Stretch however you want.
She
I
does. She stretches. The blanket comes down. She stretches. The slip almost reveals them as she puts her hands out. She's like, "Oh."
We're just fighting weird adult feelings now. Okay, well, you look like you are doing just fine. I will see you in un moment. That is Elvish for a minute. I close the door and I
Oh, it
like
hurts to laugh.
half fall down the stairs. Like I roll my ankle on like the first step and I like panic fall the next three.
Gwen, you hear Perch almost fall on his ass. Gwen, Orin, anybody else who wants to be near the hallway of bedrooms.
I want to be about to have taken those stairs and witnessed that whole thing. And just ask if he's okay.
Fuck you. And I just keep going.
Love you too.
Yep, that's the one, Alex. Wee. I'm gonna see if I guess I'll wait for when Prim and Winston are also done getting dressed. Or whatever adults do.
Prim, I'll leave that to you.
What time
Run
is
to
it
Prim's
right
room.
now?
You're knocking on the door like, Mom, Dad, wake up, wake up.
It's like 9 o'clock.
After I had the pineapple dream open up, can I stay with you guys?
Can I sleep in your bed tonight?
I'm imagining that him falling over himself was probably pretty loud.
Accurate.
All right, I'll put pants on and come outside. The
Just
fuck was that?
It was me, and I like my ankle.
Morning. I'm surprised you're awake so early.
Yeah, no, Jacknell gave me some good magic, so now I feel good as new, right as rain. I like stretch down, touch my toes, stand back up.
How's stream? How's Captain Stream?
She is wildly hungover.
Oh, I'm sure
and
she's pretty
also-
wild.
She's also kind of naked, so let her get dressed a little bit, and then be nice when she comes down, okay?
I was always gonna be nice. Congrats, I guess. You guys were plastered yesterday.
Yeah, congrats on getting plastered. Everybody keeps saying congratulations. Arn high-fived me. What did I do last night? Did I like, beat up a guy? Or-
Birch,
You hear from
was
my
that
room.
your first date ever?
Well, like,
No, be honest. I can
Like-
read it on your face.
technically, yes. I'm like rubbing my chin, like trying to think back. Like, yeah, technically.
And do you remember much of yesterday?
I remember having lunch and being nervous, and I was like, you know what? A couple drinks will help calm me down.
That's your first mistake.
And then I had a couple more because I couldn't calm down. I was saying dumb stuff, and then we started laughing and having a good time. Then I remember seeing you. And then it's
Where?
all kind of
Do you
fuzzy.
remember where you saw?
in the town. I remember seeing you in the town.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't remember the second time you saw us, because that would have been when I had to shape change just to carry you both back to the house.
Oh, you carried me. Thank you.
Okay,
You were a good friend.
What I'm trying to say is, if you're getting congratulations, it's probably because people are assuming that you two had sex.
Oh, what? No. And I like pat my clothes. I was like, I was in this when I woke up. And
You
I
don't
did, like,
remember anything?
I did the little waist check and I looked down. Yeah, no.
I don't think you
no
can
fun.
tell from just looking, but
fun.
all right.
Oh, you can tell.
I don't think you would know if you could tell, by the way, if that was your first date ever, but you know what?
I've
That's
heard
fine.
sailors talk. You can tell.
Yeah, which is why I'm so surprised. You are on the ship all the time. Why are you acting like this is weird? You know
just-
how sailors are.
Okay, but like, other sailors like to stab people all willy-nilly, and
So
other
do
sailors
you.
like to overthrow. I don't care for it. I'll do it. I'd much rather like make breakfast. If you'd like, oh, that's a good idea. Who wants breakfast? We can cook and talk.
You're trying to distract me.
And
No,
Okay,
that's
so
what I'm saying.
Captain Stream is still in there
I want
waiting for
breakfast.
you, right?
Yeah, she's getting dressed.
Did somebody say breakfast?
Yeah, come on.
Tend to her before you start tending to the rest
No,
of
I already
everybody
did.
for
I already
food.
did. I already
You
did.
did that last night.
She wanted pineapple juice, but we didn't have any, so I made her a nice lime refresher, and she's getting dressed now.
Okay, do you remember the part where you asked me to pay off her debt to the Netherian Empire to get her out of the military?
She's in debt?
No, she's not actually in debt from what it sounds like. She's just part of the military and you tried to get me to buy out her contract so that you guys could, I don't know, run away together or something.
Yeah, see, this is like I go like to start dicing tomatoes.
She kept
so I can-
saying that she wants babies and you were cool with that. So I
so
don't
as
know
I'm picking the
what's
tomatoes,
going
I
on.
launch the knife out the window. As soon just whee! And then
I've
just
learned
pick up
way
another
too
knife
much in one
and keep going.
night
I go,
about
she said that.
She did. She
That's-
said it multiple times actually.
Wow.
She
That-
seems to be really into you, which is great. Love that for you. But you
That's
better
nice.
treat her right because you clearly have no idea what you're doing.
I don't. And I'm like motioning, I'm like wagging the knife around in your face, like I'm talking with it.
Okay, maybe don't do
don't.
that.
And she's nice.
So clearly
And-
you're
As you
frazzled.
wave the knife in front of her, Winston kind of like prepares like a defensive spell to be like, too close.
I go back to the tomatoes. I go, yeah, no, she's great. But like, I'm me and I do my thing and she does her thing and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's very nice. It's
What do you
very
mean
nice.
it doesn't? Okay, no. Okay, we're gonna
It's nice being around
we're
her.
gonna get back to this, but also I do have to ask you, Townsend.
Yeah.
Do you have a way to contact him?
Well, the last time I saw him was
Was with
you.
me. Yeah.
And I thought he was dead for like a decade.
Well, here's hoping he's
So-
not. Again.
Other than going to the tavern that he frequents that you and I went to, I can't really like he didn't give me like a sending stone or anything.
You don't. Okay, he did tell us where he frequented, right?
Yeah, we went there with him. It was a little grog shop.
Right, but he mentioned other places. Like he was looking into drugs, and you may not know this because you were out cold, but we followed the lead to Warehouse 3 last night. You wouldn't know what that means.
You-
So there were some undead, and we think it's laced Baldo. And hey, Mr. Townsend said that he was looking into the drugs getting moved around. So maybe you want to get some more information on this and tell him, because you did tell him that you would let him know if we found anything, right?
So at the mention of the warehouse, I have dropped the knife. It is stuck in the floor, and I am grabbing Prim by her shoulders and squeezing.
All right, little rough, but what's going on? You know this?
Do not ever go into the warehouses or the warehouse
We
district.
went last night.
Okay,
Do you know
that
Pips?
should be running. Damn, do I know Pips? Does Pips know me?
No, this is in Therian Port. You do not know Pips.
Okay. I do not know him. He sounds like a terrible person. So,
Apparently he had orphans in there that he was taking care of.
all right. Birch's little crocodile eyelids go down, and I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go talk to this guy.
Oh,
I'll
you're
be back."
doing that angry face. What's going on?
Oh.
No, you're still. No, let's not do anything hasty. How about you
Winston,
tell
man
me
the
what you know?
tomatoes. No, warehouses are notorious for scooping up disadvantaged children and like promising to take care of them, and then they abuse them or they work them into the ground, or it's just terrible. So if this guy was like, "Oh, this is orphans," like, did you guys go in and see like where they were living? Did they look healthy? Were they comfortable?
Ask Alex how they looked. I didn't walk into
Okay.
the warehouse myself. I was the lookout. Ask
Pick the
him.
knife. I pick the knife up off the ground and I start like dicing like the chives, but I'm like more stabbing the chives accurately than like chopping them. Okay.
What are you not telling me?
I'm just telling you that the warehouses are full of dicks. That's it.
How would you know
They're
that?
because I've worked in the warehouses. That's a thing. I did that well before I met you, well before I met Slate or Mask or any of the captains here. When I was a younger man, I had to work in the warehouses.
You
And
worked in the drug trade?
no. So mostly I worked in shipping. So I just kind of carried like boxes around because, it's still a warehouse.
Uh-huh.
And, every once in a while I had to kill some people. That's it. I,
All right, no. You said as a kid?
yeah.
You had to kill people as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because they would kill me if I didn't.
Who would kill you?
Warehouse management.
So this was like child fighting rings?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I fought adults.
At this port?
Okay. No, no, not this one. You remember that fight that Slate had in the warehouse?
That wasn't here. Wasn't that at a grand port?
It wasn't here, but yeah. So that's where I used to work. And let me tell you,
Those guys
there
knew
are.
you and you scared them off. Okay, go on.
What?
Tell me more, please.
Uh, I worked there for 4 or 5 years. You lose track of time when, you live in a basement. Uh, Mr. Townsend was my handler at the time. So his whole job was to make sure that we were, fed, and he would check us for like broken bones and stuff like that. And sometimes, he helped me. He was the one who taught me how to fight, and like twirl the knife around. Like he taught me how to like stab and like defend myself, and taught me how to shoot a short bow and keep myself, safe. And then one day, there was a fight that Mr. Townsend knew I wasn't gonna win because I'd been winning too many. So he made it look like I had escaped, and I had to shoot him a bunch of times with arrows, and that was the last time I saw him prior to seeing him with you. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he helped you run away?
Yeah, he gave me a shit ton of money, and made a deal with a very nice captain. I think he's still sailing. And I worked there for a while. That I learned how to cook better. I learned how to cook better while on that ship. A really nice human guy. He must be like a little younger than you, maybe a decade younger than you, give or take. He was young when I met him.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I pull out my little leather book and I'm like, dude, most of the recipes are actually his. With some birch tweaks to them. Yeah,
I met
and
your parents. How did you end up with people taking in orphans?
so, growing up on the shores, it's pretty common for sea elves once they're of, you know, age where they can hold a mop to go out and get a job. So I picked up a job swabbing decks. It was supposed to be just like to and from. And when we made port, they're like, okay, just you got 3 days. This is a port call. And I had never made a port call before, so I just walked around and I was being, friendly and trying to make friends and stuff. And these people were like, oh, it's free room and board if this is your first time here. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And they had me sign my name in a book. And when I woke up, I found out that I was about 2,000 gold in debt because it wasn't actually free. And I had to work off that by working at the warehouse. I had accidentally signed a contract with, oh man, with Warehouse 22. So I, yeah, I did that for a while.
Uh-huh. How old were you?
I was like 11 or 12.
And that lasted
eh,
4
into
or
my
5
teens.
years?
Mm-hmm.
So 11 to 12 to 15 or 16
Yeah, something like that.
ish. Most of your formative years.
I would like to think that these years are my formative years. I've learned a lot.
You think and they're still doing the child fighting?
No. It was outlawed. Like, so we found out that fights to death are now like outlawed.
Uh-huh.
So that's why the warehouses now they have like above board betting. It's only till knockout. They found a way to just keep it within the purview of the system. They still
Oh.
probably have kids working back there, but
Uh-huh.
I don't
One second. And I'm going to turn my head and go, Alex, get down here.
You hear a bunch of like shit falling over and crashing and banging, and it's me. And you sounds like when Birch fell down the stairs. It's just me in my room. And then you hear as I come down the steps. Yeah, it's breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, breakfast, knowledge for breakfast. What were the condition of the kids that you saw?
Oh, so let me replay this scenario. So we were talking to Mr. Pips, and he seemed pretty all right. I mean, we definitely came in a little too aggressive. I did my Bigsby's hand spell and I squeezed him for a little bit. So we're talking, and this very tired, sleepy eye child just shambles into the room, like didn't even knock, and just addressed him as Uncle Pip, and was like, "Well, I just tired, sleepy. Hey kid, go back to bed. Do you need anything?" He was not dismissive. He was very receptive. Um, and the kid referred to him as like Uncle Pip. And then he was like, "Well, do you need water?" And she's like, "No, I got some. We're good to go." And he's like, "All right, little one, go back to sleep." Everybody was immediately up in arms. Like everybody was ready to cut this guy's head off because we thought he had like kid slaves down there. And we're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he was like, "No. He just takes care of him because nobody else will." And so,
Well, Birch, does
it
that
seemed
sound like anything from your experience?
No. Mm-mm. No.
Yeah, no. This wasn't. I'm like, we've seen slaves. Like, this is kind of the business that we're in.
No, yeah. If that little girl saw sunlight, this is nothing like.
No, like she literally just pushed the door open and invaded our conversation and was like, "Hey, what's going on? I wanted to make sure you were okay because you guys woke me up. Like we were in her house, disrupting her."
Birch, is there anything you want to tell Alex?
Not really.
Okay.
Alex looked at you really bright-eyed when she said that, and then when you said "not really," visibly sad.
Well, I mean, I still have your breakfast. Don't look all sad.
Yeah, but I thought it was like Laura time.
Oh, okay. Well, Prim knows that I fought in a fighting pit for most of my childhood, and I killed lots of people. Here you go. Now,
Well,
Yeah,
I would like.
that sums it
all I
up,
know
I
is the you
guess.
today, so I love the you today.
Thanks, buddy.
I
I love
forgive
you
you for
too.
your past.
I would
don't think I
like
need
to go for a walk now. Excuse me. There's enough food for everybody on the table.
Well, I have some
Any storms
information
out.
about the drugs if you want to stick
No,
around
no
for that.
thanks.
I would
Oh,
like to hear
okay.
that.
All right, well, then let's sit down and have breakfast, and I'll tell you about it over breakfast.
Sure.
So I sit down and I tell you, I got
I just want to make
two-
sure everybody else in this house is probably awake by now. And y'all.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
if
yelling
everybody's not
probably
awake,
woke
I had
him
a
up
prank.
anyway.
I wanted to do something.
Don't mess with the food Birch made. He hates that.
No. That's fucking dumb. You don't mess with food.
Yeah, that's true. I just wanted to make sure.
If everybody's not up, I'm gonna cast Tiny Servant on a pot lid, and that little pot lid grows arms and legs and can run around. And the pot lid is gonna go into the room. I'll open the door, the room where everybody's sleeping, and climb up on something really tall, and then just jump off of it onto the hardwood floor.
I'm pretty sure you have enough rooms for most everybody.
Oh,
because some people doubled up.
Oh, okay. Well, I skip that spell. I take the pot lid and a wooden spoon, and I go marching through the hallways. Breakfast time! As I'm banging the spoon on the pot lid.
Curious comes out there. I'm like, please, do you have to? Please.
Is she her version of decent right now?
She is. She's not wearing the hat. She's not wearing the shoulder pauldrons, but like her undergarment, her belt, her overcoat are kind of on. Not like all primmed up and proper, but like it's on. She's proper. She doesn't have her legging bootings on, but she's just like holding her temples and covering her eyes, and she's like, please, holding one hand up to you, like,
God.
Please
oh
stop.
my god, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I knew that.
Like your last two bangs, like every time you do it, the hand that's out to you, like her claws come out.
Yeah, I stop immediately. I'm so sorry. Birch had said that he had brought a guest to my home.
Yes.
Welcome to my home.
That's
I'm usually not this disruptive. I'm just
Okay.
excited to have my friends here.
Okay. Was there
can
something
I-
about breakfast? Can you
There
take
is
this? And
breakfast.
she hands you like an empty glass.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Okay.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm
She's hungover.
the most I've ever drank.
I-
I'm just
okay.
gonna go downstairs. I think
I
can
don't know
smell
if this
where
is
the
going to
kitchen
help, but I reach out to touch her shoulder, and I cast Cure Wounds. I don't know if that's actually going to help on.
No.
No, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, well, she feels the warm tingle of magic caress over her furry body.
She needs
I wanna know when
restoration.
she comes
I
downstairs.
know, but I don't have it prepped.
Yeah, same.
I know. I have a list of spells for like when we're in port or when we're out. In port does not include any kind of restoration.
Yeah,
All right.
presets, man.
Yeah, that's why I always know what I have. I quietly return to the kitchen and sit
She
down.
follows you down. Giacomo was just coming in with his blanket and his empty coffee cup, also looking eagerly towards the kitchen, sees you two coming down, and like, oh, good morning. You must be Bertram's friend. Yes, hi, good morning, sir. I see you have the same affliction. Come here, child. What? Oh, can you do something about this? Yes.
Are you God?
And like literally, like
Don't say
hands,
that.
palms,
No,
like,
but Birch referred to him as God's magic.
Stop, sir. He doesn't like that.
palms rest on the back of her shoulders, facing towards her neck at the front. A glow goes from his hands into her. She's just, you see her blink and go, oh, queens. Oh my, thank you, sir. Hello, I'm Curious Stream. It's a pleasure to meet you. Giacomo Samont. Thank you, Giacomo. Wow, okay. Thanks. Who? Giacomo Samont. I don't recognize the name. Nor would you. I do believe breakfast is on. This way.
Before she came down and talked to Giacomo, I started the hand clap.
So if you were already in the kitchen, you would not have saw where the staircase goes to the front. Like the foyer into the hallway is where the staircase would have led to. The kitchen would be in the back of the house.
As soon as I see her, I give her the hand clap.
Winston like sees you clapping, and then like he's like looks around and he thinks he needs to start joining in, and then like that prompts Giacomo to be like, "What are we clapping about?"
No, I look over to Winston, like, trying to get him to stop.
He stops. Giacomo stops awkwardly. Orin, do you clap?
Oh, I keep on clapping when she walks in.
What about Orn?
Oh, I'd like to just whisper to Birch real quick. Birch.
He's
Birch is
outside.
out. Birch is outside.
Oh, did you? So I was asleep in the living room. I was never assigned a bedroom, so I just crashed on a couch.
Yeah, so I'd have burned past you.
I would be like, Birch. Hey, how you doing? I'll hand you a bottle. Hair of the dog that killed you.
Thank you. I take it and I go outside.
Hey, Birch. You got a question for you.
Yep. I'm still leaving. I'm just like, yep. What is
Yep,
it?
walk and talk. Walk and talk.
Did you fuck my parole officer?
Nope.
All right. It smells like you did. Eat more pineapple, my friend. Goodbye. And I'll head back in.
What a fucking interaction. I love you guys so fucking much.
He doesn't know what he did that night.
I'll hand I'll walk to the kitchen very awkwardly and just put the bottle on the table. Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing, Orn?
I'm doing good. How's how'd the break-in and breaking and entering go?
It went really, really well. Also,
Yeah.
good on you for getting the signal I gave you last night.
How many
You
guys did you kill?
0.
0?
It went horrible because nobody died.
Your
You
parole
guys
officer
have,
is in the room.
you have a weird way of looking at things. We didn't kill anybody, which is a good thing. We found no one to kill, which is also a good thing. But we found
Oh.
a significant amount of answers and leads.
Okay, well, worked out.
I'm gonna throw up. I have to.
So where's Cole? Did Cole make it down?
Yeah,
she was outside and she ran in.
She was with
She was out front with Giacomo, but she ran in when the first yelling of breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay, if Gwyn didn't emerge from his room while I was making a ruckus, I'd have knocked on his door and let him know that I have news about the drugs.
What?
What, you tested him already?
I don't feel like repeating it. Yeah, like I'm in the hallway talking to Gwyn. I've got news. Do you want to come down and have breakfast, and I'll tell everybody all at once?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, thank you. Fast forward, we're all in the same room, besides Birch, who
smash cut
bounced. Okay. So, first with the news that we kind of expected, the coco ganja, not laced. It's just normal organic, which is good. Small psychedelic properties, probably good for a good trip. Cool, fine. The Baldo. So, it is laced, and it's laced with a compound known as Vivianite. I can't remember how it's said. Vivianite, I think. But it's made up of corpse flower, pollen, and shambling moss. So, what I can understand is that these ingredients.
Corpse flower or like dead corpse?
No, corpse flower pollen. It's a flower. It's a flower that grows on corpses.
Okay.
But the pollen of that flower. Right? These are things that I would imagine you would see in cemeteries. I don't know. My mom's the one. I would have to ask my mom.
Grows on a dead body. Gotcha.
Yeah, my mom knows all this about the flowers. So the ingredients were spellbound prior to being laced into the Baldo. Sorry. So someone created this concoction, right, with this Vivianite and laced it. So someone is taking these things, making it, and then lacing the Baldo. We know that, or I know that it is definitely in a good amount. So his supply is completely fucked. The next question is it coming in off of the ship completely fucked? So I definitely have the answers that I need to know if we test a sample of Baldo from the sea nymph, if it was fucked when it got here.
Well, now we know what. If we just go and just do a scouting recon mission and just find out what this sea nymph looks like, because it sounds like a lot of people.
Well, we know what its flag looks like. We know the flag.
Right, we know what the flag looks like, but if we just scout out, just set around. Oh, there it is. It's in port. Then we go back to our ships meet it out on the open water.
Or ships that are on a different island because we teleported here.
We're on the
Yes.
opposite side of the oil lane. Like that would take days, if not like well over a week.
Well,
Honestly, I think I've been going about this completely wrong.
It'd take 2 days.
And also, you're not supposed to leave here because tomorrow you have a court date, don't you?
Right, but okay,
Are-
guys, but listen, why like
sport. I'm not worried about the court.
No, I like good standing here in Nether.
observing the ship as it comes in, we can talk to Pip.
You need to warn him that it is laced.
Well,
Absolutely.
that's my point. Is he's waiting. He stopped selling Baldo for now. I need to let him know that this entire stock that he has is laced. However, I need to see if anybody is tampering with it. Prim brought up a really good point. If they're doing dead drops and somebody's intercepting that dead drop, lacing it, and then Pip is picking it up like there's nothing going on, that could be an option. You know what I mean? That's a thing. We don't need to get onto that ship. We need to observe the ship making the drop, and the best way to do that is to get with Pip, let him know the entire supply is laced, and talk to him about how to intercept the shipment. And when we intercept the shipment, we need to see if it's coming off of the ship, passing through hands, and getting to his. And if we can do that, we can see, okay, somebody else is interfering with it. You know, that's what we need to do. Otherwise, someone's buying it, somebody's getting it somewhere here. Also, another thought that just came into my head: if we found any, I don't know if there are any apothecaries in town or other plant type people, they could probably help us identify these plants, where they come from, or if they're known to even grow on this island.
Can I give you a crazy theory?
Yeah, please.
Well, since the sea nymph that I knew was sunk by Wanda, and that is a known pirate, and since we've known that, well, we know that slavers are in the pocket of the death cult, but who's to say a pirate isn't also? Then perhaps they've taken on the name of the sea nymph and are using it because the nymph was a trade ship, a well and good trade ship with good, wholesome people on it before it was sunk. And if they're using it now, then it could just be, I don't know, a pirate ship using a name of something
Parading
that they
around.
already got rid of. And yeah,
No, I get. Okay, so I get what you're saying.
Captain, do you
They
think
quote unquote sank the ship, and now they are impersonating the
right,
sea nymph.
that's the word.
Okay,
Thank you.
so there's a couple ways to go about this, and you and I have enough standing in the Netherian Empire to go about this in a legal way. We present this to the Viceroy, and we say, okay, here is our objective. Our objective is to verify this ship. Gwen, if you would be so gracious, once the ship gets close to port, you could teleport us onto it, and we can conduct our investigation there at sea with the support of the Netherian Empire. Because doing this on our own and getting onto a ship and causing a ruckus is going to make us look like a bunch of fucking bad guys. We already know that the drugs are laced. I know that there was a sample of Baldo that was picked off of one of the dead fighters that I gave to one of the guards yesterday after the fight. We can take this information to the authorities, and I just saw VC's comment. And we can take it to the authorities, and we can have some kind of sanction to do this instead of operating outside of the law like a bunch of fucking vigilantes and risking jail time.
Yeah, I'd like to avoid that. You're right there.
There's a cop right here at this table. Let me remind
Okay.
you.
With
So-
that
She's
last
off
bit,
duty.
that last bit that Alex started to mention, like we would go to the authorities because they already have it. She would then you'd see her do like this, like oh okay, nods and goes right back to chewing, but like still eyes on, intent and listening.
As soon as she figures out that we're like not a bunch of fucking idiots, she's like, "Oh, okay, these guys know what they're talking
Well,
about." Perception is everything. So that's my plan. That's my plan. With the news that you've given us about the sea nymph, I think that making the port authorities aware is our best bet. They need to know that we're going to go onto this ship with the full intent of finding out who the fuck these people are and what are they doing. We know that the drugs aren't illegal, so we're not going to get Pip's name. Nobody, no authorities, and I look to the Mage Slayer, no authorities are going to come down on Pip because this is not his fault. He would never sell
I
anything
already
laced.
technically gave his name to the authority last night, so.
So,
Also, there's a wild guess here. He might be in on it, and they might be paying him more not to say anything. Not
That's-
like we really investigated it.
Well,
that's
we'll
pretty
have a
if we're doing
chance
this-
when we go visit later today. How about that?
Why are we doing this? If
To
we
try
plan
and
on
stop
telling
people from
the-
turning into skeletons, pretty much.
If we tell the cops and the authorities anyway, why don't we just let them handle it?
That is a completely valid option. I now have the testing capability that can be replicated. They can test samples of it, and we can just hand it off to the authorities and be on our merry fucking way.
We tested it. We made sure it's illegal now. Boom, done. Give it to the government. Let them drop the ball like they always do.
And the
Curious
nymph?
holds up a hand.
Mm.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this the only port this lace drug is coming into, or are there others?
We don't know. We don't know
Don't
if it's
know.
being laced from the supply or if it's getting laced here.
Well, I think-
And we don't know if this whoever's shipping this stuff, if it is coming in laced through the shipping company, where else they're shipping this stuff to. So
that's my point exactly, Arn.
So the whole entire wrestling fighting organization
They're all
could
zombies.
turn out to be all of them turn into freaking zombies, except for me because I believe in clean. This is all natural, baby cakes.
Blech.
Say that last part, didn't you?
That's gross.
I'm sorry, is that a colloquial term from where you're
Yes,
from?
it is. Please do not ever take anything that he says to be a term of endearment or serious.
Curious, what were you about to say?
No, that's just my point exactly. Is if Leafy is the only port this is coming into, then this would be done by enemies of the Empire. However, if this is going into all the ports, then we have something more threatening on our hands.
That's why I want to see if it's laced on the ship. That's really my objective. If it's laced on the ship before they do their drop, before Pip picks it up, it's an entirely
how close
different
to
issue.
the port do they do the drop? Are you...
I don't know because I didn't ask him how he
That's okay.
did his business.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
a
It's not
breather.
attitude. I
Take
don't
a
have the
breather.
answers, and that upsets me.
I get it. I wasn't feeling 100% an hour ago. My only concern, and I'll share with you what I know, is if they are far enough outside of port that they're technically outside of the Empire's jurisdiction.
Mhm.
If they're close enough, we can subpoena them and warrant the search. But if they don't come close enough, you will have to do it yourselves underneath your privateer flag, not under Empire business.
Understandable.
What kind of loophole is that? They wrote
Look,
it in here.
Worst case scenario, this is the death cult, and considering that the Solviers were using the same fucking theory. Sorry, sailor coming out. No, the Solviers were using the same method. Okay,
Right.
and they are using this, so therefore it does give credence to the idea that this is via the death cult. So they do know the laws. So it absolutely is very likely that they're doing it just far enough away that it's not just the Netherians' problem.
I think Quinn's right, though. If they are rowing it in and the ship's... There's nothing you can do by getting the ship, but then yes, you'll have to find it by rowing in. What method? Are they just rowing it in at night? Did they say how they're picking it up from the ship and getting it closer?
During the day. I mean, we can have a conversation with Pip.
You
figure
found
out
those
where-
Did everybody
papers,
forget?
right?
Everybody who was in the warehouse, give me a history check.
Yeah, they had papers.
Hey, he said something about tunnels. Yeah, Alex is on a tangent right now. Alex is
Arn-
never there when
Arn,
it counts.
Gwyn, Cole, and Winston and Giacomo, you all remember that he said that the ship anchors offshore and the fishing ships, certain fishing ships, pick up the package out of the water, and the fishing ships bring it in, and while the fishing trawlers are in port, it is sent underwater in through the tunnels, smuggling tunnels, that the one tunnel leads to Warehouse 3. Not all the fishing trawlers, only some of the fishing trawlers.
If we find
Alex-
out where the entrance to the tunnel is,
Sailing.
we can then stake it out to see who. I don't think that the fishermen and the fishing ships are the problem. They're just another courier, like Pip is just a dealer. But if we can talk to Pip and find out where that tunnel entrance is and how they're bringing it in, we can hyperfixate on that.
Alex, do you have any expensive books in here? I'm gonna save you some
Yes,
trouble.
in my room. Why?
Do you have one you don't like?
Expensive in the arcane nature, or is expensive is in
Doesn't
like
matter.
gold value?
Gold value.
Yes, it's a book that my father gave me on military tactician work. It was written by somebody that he fucking knows and nobody cares, and it was signed because fucking stupid whatever. But it's the red one with gold ink on the
Okay,
edge.
let me stop you there. It's gonna consume the book.
I'm aware of that. Once you said it doesn't matter, it just has to be expensive. It's on my desk.
Okay. Well,
That's
I'm
me
gonna
giving
go
you permission to
upstairs.
retrieve that.
I'm gonna go upstairs and light some incense, center the book, write my fucking runes on the ground, and cast divination.
Are you doing this in my bedroom? Are you gonna
Yes.
mark my fucking floor with the divination circle?
You've
It
probably
was
already
chalk.
marked it in your sleep.
It's chalk.
He'll see. If he goes in there, he'll see some shit.
Divination spell, eh?
Hmm.
You're just gonna be seeing drugs, alchemical supplies, and a bunch of unsent letters.
Which god are you reaching out to?
And mysterious stains.
Triact. Mine.
Gotcha. What is your... Are you whispering to me? Cool.
I mean, this is gonna take a little while for me to do, so don't wait up for me.
Yeah, you all can continue role playing. This is happening in another room.
I made a
Birch, where did you
Forge
go?
of this. How's it
I
not?
went into the
Aw.
woods.
Takes a second.
He's gone now. Retired.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
not hear
log
me?
in real quick. I'm not showing you that.
Can hear you. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
it's
I just
like
had to have a little, nice stress cry.
In the woods.
Thanks, buddy.
There's a lot. It's a lot of trees around here, man. It's a beautiful place.
It's just not logging in.
It's raining awful hard out here.
Under this tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought these trees produced Hampton sap. I didn't know they produced tears.
Let me find it.
Actually, DM, since I'm by myself with my own thoughts, do I know? Because I don't remember Townsend telling me what ship he was on.
He didn't. He just told you that he was working with the Casterwellan group, trying to track down
Yes,
certain
is that
illicit
you?
drug trades that they
That's
suspect.
what I thought. Okay.
He was in Clagrena on mission.
Yes. Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm gonna hurl that bottle of booze against a tree or something and head back.
Littering.
Literally on my fucking eye.
It's sand.
What?
It's
No, there's no
tempered
sand.
sand.
Oh, right. The glasses.
Littering.
Biodegradable.
Biodegrade my balls.
One of my arborists is going to go find that later and be like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Now it's producing glass.
I just want you to know that all of the really, really big trees have this weird, like, brick silo built around the trunk of them that's
Yeah, yeah.
heated. You probably
Hey,
threw it against it.
Hey, is that my paper? The smuggling instructions that I stole from that one boat?
Didn't come from a boat.
Came from the Solvier Fortress, which is how I know that if they're using this technique, it's very likely involved
Yeah,
with the death cult.
That's the paper that I stole. Yeah,
Yeah.
that came from me because I took that paper.
You done did good.
I know I did. Put it in my bag of holdings with the dead bodies.
No, we got rid of that shit.
You cleaned it, I thought, unless you added more
poured the
since.
sludge out. That was like a year ago.
Not to mention the officer sitting at the table.
There's no more dead bodies in it.
Oh boy, you have a court date tomorrow.
I
Do I? Do I?
Yeah.
yes, you do.
Yeah,
Yes,
you do. Otherwise, we would have
You
been
do.
back in Bonn. I wanted to visit Jericho. I don't get to do that yet.
I love this place. I love being at home, but all of this is a fucking side quest that's keeping us here. And you're part of that side quest that's keeping us here.
I mean, you know, it's against potentially
Okay.
the death cult, so that's kind of a bit important.
Okay, so there's buy-in to this side quest, you fucking Mandalorian.
I don't know what that means, but anyway, can
Colloquial
we?
term for the master of side quests.
Are we going into town today at some point? Are you guys done with your breakfast yet?
I mean, we gotta talk to Pip, yeah.
Yeah, you have to warn him that it is in
Yeah, I'm
fact
ready to go
laced
back
with.
into town.
Giacomo, do you know of any? Like, what is this concoction? Like this combination of stuff? Is this known to you?
Well, I've never heard of these three ingredients used in an organic compound, but I do know each one is separate. I mean, Vivinite, that's an iron frostite mineral. It's usually found growing on decomposing bodies that are buried in iron-rich soil that is very moist and doesn't get much oxygen, usually mud. As for corpse flower pollen, I mean, that naturally occurs on said corpse flower. I don't know if any of you have that in this world, but corpse flower is known to many material worlds, and the pollen can be collected. I've never heard of it used in this manner. And then, of course, that second one, shambling moss, that could be any number of things, depending on what your world calls shambling moss. Perhaps maybe anybody in your druid circles could help with that.
Could I? So I'm proficient with alchemist supplies. I'm like an alchemist, but like a very much Witcher type. Like I make what is useful and I don't refine it. Can I try and like mix that with the grim psychometry and see like if I could turn this into something like what would it be? Would it be like something curse based or something poison based?
Yeah, absolutely. Alex, do you let them near your stuff?
Yeah, of course.
I've got alchemist supplies.
Yeah, no, I take you up to the room where I've been doing the testing and.
So for the ball though, like Alex got a nat 20 and it was a 29. So I mean, like he got
32.
a lot out of it. But I will allow you to do a grim psychometry on this organic compound that he was able to pull from the ball though.
It was a 32 because it's a sonic screwdriver.
Jesus,
I know, right?
that's amazing.
Unraveling the fabric of reality for drugs.
But yeah, whatever grim psychometry is, what is it? History at advantage? Go for it.
It would be history at advantage, yeah.
Yep.
Go for it.
And this is going off of all the research that he was able to find.
Your stuff is really clean, man. I'm not used to that.
Yeah, it's kind of working on the sterile environment to make sure I don't fuck it up.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm leaving fingerprints on everything, and it's pissing me off.
It's okay, man. The only other one I haven't tested is there's one drug I haven't tested. I was only able to test 2.
I hate that nature is.
But it'll take me about 2 hours to conduct the next.
So fucking
test.
difficult for me.
But if you want to stay here with me and desterilize my environment, you can.
What's that?
There was a third drug that we were given.
No, that word you used.
Oh, desterilize? To leave your fingerprints on everything?
I'll start leaving my fingerprints on everything. I'll start just touching stuff and be like, ooh, what's this do?
Alex fucking giggles. like I need you guys to understand that all of these things make me super happy because of my personality traits. One being I believe that anything worth doing is worth doing right. I can't help it, I'm a perfectionist. And the fact that Orin heard that desterilizing means leaving your fingerprints on it and immediately went into the mode of putting fingerprints on everything while it grosses him out is also just like, fuck yeah, dude.
I appreciate that too.
Like, I don't agree with what you're doing, but your whole soul is invested in it.
I mean, it's how my stuff looks, and when I use my shit, I do it right, and it works.
Or I have invited you into my home for a reason. All right, so I would like to spend the next 2 hours testing that third drug.
Roll it.
+3, so 31.
Also not least.
Great. So, and I'm explaining all of this to Orn the whole time, whether he's invested or not. I'm letting him touch everything. Yeah. So these are like normal. What does that third drug do? Because I explained that the coco ganja will get like a psychedelic, you know, like see shit and
So
stuff.
the third drug, you're kind of unsure because this is like it acts like mercury, like room temperature. It's liquid and it's metallic, but like as you start to do your chemical process to break it down, get the color spectrum going to figure out what it's all made out of and how it reacts to certain things, and to distill it down and break it apart into all the small compounds, and like seeing from your notes and seeing what you know. Um, this is mostly, yeah, it's mostly it's not even organic. It is actually metallic compounds and suspended in an alcoholic liquid. The alcohol is like practically 91% alcohol. The other bit you're pretty sure is other various minerals. um, but it is, hang on, let me get the exact name of these two metals.
Also, I offer the coco ganja to you, Orn.
What's this?
That's a psychedelic. It'll make you like see dancing fairies.
How I feel about that, but
Right.
I can
Dealer's
think of
choice.
somebody who would like it.
Ooh, I'll give that to you.
Anything you say to Orn's gonna try and translate it to his like weird, like Frankenstein-esque level of science, where it's like, what's that have to do with the yellow bile and the phlegm? Like he learned alchemy from like an alchemist like textbook about like lycanthropy. That's like way too old.
Oh my god, this could be an entire session of roleplay. Whereas you're learning like a fucking college level graduate of perfect my craft at everything. Wild, but still like super chaotic because like you weren't there, but Alex has a metal hand because acid is a thing, and he really wanted to test it.
Wait, so he just stuck his hand in acid?
I did. So there we were in this
Oh, you
like
like
it's me.
why?
Well, so there was a dungeon and there was a key at the bottom of it, and I really needed the key, and I realized it was only melting down like the muscles, but I could still have the bone, so I kind of just like went. I got it though. I got it. So, but now I have a metal hand.
I pick up the fire poker that's like near the and I go, why?
I don't know, man. I needed to understand what was going on, but now I have a metal hand.
Okay.
And as we're going through this, I tell him all about the fucking artificer that I met that's in service of the queen who offered to transmute my soul onto a completely like metal body.
I start disassociating.
I was wondering how long it would take.
Yeah. The eyes go shark eyes for a second.
And then I tell him like, but I refused because my mom told me that because I've been God touched by an otherworldly being, that there's more likely that that thing could then invade my soul.
I
just glossed over.
But like, why didn't you like? If it was in a bucket, why didn't you just dump the bucket out?
Oh, it wasn't a bucket; it was a well. It was like a fountain.
Listen, I've touched every piece of glass in here, and yeah, you're just surrounded by dirty glasses.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. So what is the next? What is the goal? What are we doing next? What's everybody decided on? We got to tell Pips. We got to go stake out the sea nymph. We got to tell the authorities. Where are we going next? Arn does have
I
his
had a
trial
list
tomorrow.
of objectives I put in the chat. I'm gonna nix number
Go
one.
talk to Pip.
Yeah, I'm gonna nix that because they brought up a really good point about talking to Pip before we figure out whether he's in it or not. But
If
I would
you
like
think that he's good, he's got orphans.
Prim, I'm gonna stop you right there and ask you if you think that I'm a good judge of character.
Absolutely not. But
So
like,
then why the fuck would you
if
ever
he
trust my
has
opinion?
orphans,
So
and
why don't
you're
you
not
go
already
down there?
murdered him because you think he's a bad person, like, he's either good or bad. I mean, obviously good people can do bad things, but if you
selling
trust him to
Baldo-
have the orphans, then
I
you
trust
should
him to
probably
not do
warn him
anything to
about
the
the laced
orphans.
shit so that
However-
the whole town doesn't become fucking undead.
Listen, sis. He made a comment to Cole and to the rest of us about not living in the shit. Not living in the shit and having to do what you have to do to get by. He doesn't know Cole. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know you. I didn't have my badges on. But my point is, this person thinks that they're already downtrodden enough as it is. I don't think that he gives a flying fuck about what happens, especially after we told him that someone in the group said that, you're selling people, they get addicted, blah, blah, blah. He wrote all of that off by saying, it's
Just
not my fault.
because you're poor and in the shit doesn't mean you don't care. Honestly,
cares
you'd probably
about
care
his.
more as you're
doesn't
poor and in the
Cares
shit.
about his. He doesn't care about what he's pushing onto the street.
Well, as
If
far
someone
as he
told
was
you, "I'll
concerned,
pay
this
you
was
twice to push
clean
this laced
Baldo.
shit," he'd take it.
Look, I don't know shit about drugs,
I
but
don't know shit about fuck either.
if you peddle drugs, it might be the only joy that these people on the lower end get.
Honestly,
I
we have
understand
to
why
stop
people
thinking about
do
it as
it.
drugs. It's not illegal. He's literally just peddling.
It's still drugs.
Pharmaceuticals. It's a pick me up.
It's legal drugs. That's what it is.
What is an
There's no point in
apothecary
changing
do?
it. But what I'm saying is
apothecary-
so it's legal. So there's nothing wrong with the people using it. But what I'm saying is if he's selling what he thinks is clean, he's going to sell it openly to anyone because it's legal. But if he realizes that it's not clean, hell, if we could buy it from him and have him dispose of it in a safe way, then it's off the streets.
That was a part of the conversation.
Curious,
Stop selling.
Kind of clears her like.
Yes, ma'am.
You both might be new to this, but as ONEs, you do have some political sway if you want to get involved and perhaps ask the Viceroy to pass legislature. Just saying.
We do.
I hate talking to higher ups.
I can
Alex,
do it.
that would
I
be a
can
you
do it.
thing.
As long as you and I can sync up before I go in that room, and you can tell me how not emotional I am and not empathetic I am, then I think I can balance the conversation. But
I feel like the less empathetic you sound, the better it sounds to rich people.
Well, I'm not going to sound empathetic at all because this is fucking horse shit, and they're peddling drugs, which is then killing people.
Okay,
Like,
I don't even know if you can overdose on Baldo. I don't know what killed that guy. He got a head injury. For all we know, he laid there until he bled out internally and then fucking died. We don't know if the Baldo was the reason for it at all. We just saw a dude die and then come back and rip somebody's throat out.
Curious.
Giacomo pops up and goes, I was there. I do believe one on Baldo or in use of Baldo, if they sustain a life injury and they die, they come back. I don't believe Baldo itself is innately turning them. I think they have to be dead while being a user.
But I also think it's a part of this compound.
Oh, indeed. That is an interesting compound. I mean, you're talking about crystal that literally grows and gets harvested from corpses. You're talking about a flower that does nothing but shoot out zombies. And you're talking about shambling moss, which, if I think what I know what it is also another plant of very interesting properties.
So my
How
point
it's united
is,
together in a magical arcane, I'd be quite keen to see.
I don't think that it's necessary for us to go on this political campaign to get illicit substances outlawed. I think that this laced substance is the issue.
Yeah, it is. So
It's
how are
not.
we gonna
It's
get it
not.
off the streets? How would
I
you
don't.
propose we get it off the streets? Do we
Well,
go
we
for the
are.
ship? Do we go for the fishermen? Or do we go straight to legislature?
I think we go straight to the authorities. They have the capacity, they have the fleet, they have the officers, they have the widespread network to, at the very, very least, control what was happening within the Netherian Empire. And if this word can get put out to all of the Netherian ports, it may be able to be intercepted. Also, I've found a way to test for this. If we get this to the authorities and they pass this information to all of the Netherian ports, they can begin testing. If they start testing and find out that it's laced everywhere, or where it is laced, they can then trace it back to the source.
Well, hang on now. This is strange. Hang on now. If you go to the authorities and viceroys and authorities start vocalizing in ports that Baldo is possibly laced or it is laced, the suppliers just gotta stop and move. I think you're better on the right track, Primrose. I think you have to track down the drug. I think your first thing is to see if it's being done on the ship bringing it in, and if not, then you have to continue pulling that thread and figure out where that ship, the sea nymph, got it from. Go to that source and follow it in. Because once you start making a loud noise in a port, they're just going to go into hiding and you will lose your chance to pull that thread.
So I think that this is a 50-50. The 50% is that we go to the Netherian Empire, the authorities, the viceroy that is here, and request his blessing to continue to conduct this investigation in a manner in which we see fit. One, if something goes crazy on one of those ships, the last thing that we need are the authorities showing up asking us why we fucking killed everybody. Okay? If we inform them and ask them to let us handle it for now, we can continue to operate without more court dates as I look at Arn. That's 50% of it. The other 50% of it goes back to the original point that I made. We need to know if it's laced before it gets to port.
Okay, so you want to follow the thread, but give a heads up to the viceroy first. I'm all for it. I'd love to do this
We
the
are
legal
standing
way.
in my home on the Netherian Empire. I don't want to lose what I have.
And I don't want you to mess with
vigilantes.
your reputation. This is good. You have the most pull here. So if you talk to the viceroy, I have a feeling that they'll listen. I mean, we've dealt with Leafy quite often. We both have good reputation here. I think it's worth pursuing. But we have to do it quietly. And I will go over it stream.
Quietly.
I think that's astute direction.
Well, we have a plan.
Ready, break.
Where'd Birch go?
Birch is throwing bottles at my
Still
trees.
crying outside.
Oh, I'm fine. I just went for a walk. I'm back. I heard the whole thing from the windowsill. I wasn't crying.
There's this really beautiful, really big window above like the countertop in the kitchen, and we just see Birch's eyes above it.
Hey Alex, how did one of your windows get broken?
No, I said Birch is a gentleman, and I believe that he genuinely opened that window before he.
Birch is a
he
gentleman.
did. I hope
Birch,
he did.
Yes.
I have eternal faith that Birch is a gentleman.
See, I'm a nice man.
Okay, well, we've learned so much about each other today.
I mean, when you told me he was in a child murder ring, I was like, okay, but I still love you.
Yeah, we still love you, Birch.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't learn shit about you guys.
You guys learned
Sadly,
that I
I'm
was
the
on the
most
sea nymph
boring
before when
person
it
for
fucking
lore.
Yeah, I knew that though. You told me
yeah.
that.
They're like, I have the most mundane backstory ever.
We at least met your family though, and they're
Yeah,
great.
you at least got the whole family tree.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, my family's fucking.
We've
Mom
wild.
and dad
seen
still alive,
backstory,
not
all right?
divorced. Like you've got
I
the
invite-
best,
It's so
happiest.
nice.
Fucking Betsy, my
Nothing,
little sister. we
nothing
got
tragic
Thomas.
about Alex.
It's so comfy.
Everybody
and they're
else,
so pretty.
everyone else has got trauma.
I mean, I also have my parents, and they're great, but they don't know about. The
Oh, they sure
I
are,
know,
Rain
right?
Job.
I should have told everyone. Yeah, next session, I'll tell everyone not to tell my parents about that stuff.
Oh.
We're sitting here comparing notes that everybody has the same backstory, essentially.
No, Alex does not, and there is no reason why
We
I am
have
as
very
fucked up as I
different
am.
backstory.
Heather, we had 3 rogues, and the backstories were still wildly different.
It's great.
Technically,
still
I'm
great.
I grew up in a brothel and on the streets. Bergstrom grew up in the sea, then grew up in a warehouse that fought in a fighting pit. So 2 people growing up on the streets to survive by fighting.
Mhm.
The other mercenary that we had, same thing. That was his backstory almost. We all have. It's funny how much all the backstories are literally the same.
And those,
I have to pee again.
those of you who do know my backstory, which has not been revealed in game yet, it tracks with all this too. So
Yeah.
It's just funny.
I found the tunnels, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, baby. I would like to think that you're still doing your divination when Orin and I came up to my room and started conducting our experiments.
Inner peace. Inner peace.
Also, Alex is very happy that that book is gone.
Well,
Gwen, real quick, roll me a perceptions check.
Who?
Gwen.
I need to close my character. God dang it.
Oh, is your character sheet not open?
We were done.
But no, it's serious. You're still here. I just want to add something if you got it. Damn it!
He doesn't got it.
Oh, hang
It
on. Let
doesn't
me
matter.
roll it at advantage because I
we
planned.
use the whole dice.
Oh, there you go, Rob. I
Yeah.
doubled it for you.
For the story. Everybody's like anxiously waiting.
Shannon's about to
for
miss out on
after
exposition.
exhibit.
The
No,
roll after
I'm
the
still
beginning.
listening.
Yeah.
Wait, turn the stream off so nobody can see.
Rob, just DM it to me. That's fine.
No, we all want to hear. It's story time.
Then you'll have
Lore
to. You'll have to
drop.
find out next time.
God damn
Oh,
it.
he whispered it to
Oh.
you.
This
You're
is
bad.
bullshit.
Dang. This is why people say mean things when you're not around.
Like no one ever.
It's like no one
It
ever-
doesn't make me care about it.
I wasn't talking about you. No one
Okay.
talks about you.
Good.
Oh my god.
It's just the way I like it.
I talk about you. I say you're a nice man, and I miss you.
Gross.
Bitch, reciprocate.
I also miss you. I miss our morning commutes.
Alright,
It's over.
GG, friendos.
GG, bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah,
Thanks for
bye-bye.
playing, everybody.
Fun.
See ya.
There was so much lore today. Okay. Sorry, I got excited. So today's Thursday. Tuesday we'll be back at the Dragon campaign. I get to be Tanga again. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I am very happy that Birch opened up about his lore, his backstory. I'm sorry that you were hurt, but I appreciate you being my friend and telling me what's going on. And also, if you are worried about those orphans, then I am worried about those orphans. And so I want to protect them. Do you know how much gold I've given to orphanages in this campaign? Like, I want to help. So if you think that there's danger for them, obviously I'm gonna go all in. I believe you. And I feel bad. I'm sorry that you went through that. That's really upsetting. And you guys learned a little bit of lore about Prim, that she was on a ship called the Sea Nymph when it sunk. nobody asked any questions, so she's not going to say anything past that. But hey, now we know that it's a little suspicious that it's going by the Sea Nymph and not the Sea Nymph 2 or anything. Like, that's weird. That's weird. Just saying. Sad Blue Bean. No. So, Tuesday. We're back to the Dragon campaign, although I am sad that we didn't get to finish that one shot. So now it's a 2-shot. It's no longer a 1-shot. Steve lied to us. And then next Thursday, more swashbuckling. And we hope to find out who laced this fucking drug so that we can save people from turning into zombies. So, I hope to see you then. And if not, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.